Hello, hello, hello. Hi, chat. How are you guys doing? Family gets left behind. I saw the bot worked. I checked actually, like I logged into my Pinkword account and everything looked good, so I didn't change anything. I hope that it was just like a momentary glitch. But at least it pinged. It worked. It worked. But let me see who got first crew. Jane, Maggie, Elia, Felipe, and Esther. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Felipe, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Amanda, welcome in. Myalithia, welcome in. Riri, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Mary, welcome in. Capricorn, welcome in. Courier, welcome in. Guillotor, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. And thanks for cheering me on. Guillotor, thanks for cheering me on. Naomi, welcome in. Angel, welcome in. Wait, I always say Lizzie. I don't know why I said Angel first. My brain was not braining. But Lizzie, welcome in. Febs, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Amanda, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Hold on, I just realized. I had a realization that I still have to fix things. Torin, welcome in. Henriette, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Peace, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Heavenly Mess, welcome in. Anna, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. My computer, welcome in. Liqueur, welcome in. Myrta, welcome in. Cats for Life, welcome in. Senanar, thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. Damn. Oh, did I say subby perks? See, my brain is totally connected. I am not having an after dinner dip. My brain works. Did I say that? Checks out. Honestly, checks out. Mark, welcome in. Strawberries, welcome in. Micah, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Are you okay? Well, apparently not. Apparently, I'm trying to multitask, which I should not be doing because it does not work. Yeah, I was just about to say I wanted to do something after stream that I didn't. But I still needed to give Amanda the palm tree roll. There we go. I did it. Oh, so Carolina, thank you so much for the. Dude, are you okay? Oh, dude, you panacook. You need some help. I was just joking that you always look so helpless and therefore everyone helps you, but maybe you don't just look helpless. Maybe you actually are. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. It's okay. I will help you. Don't worry. She's so dumb. I love you so much. Should I put your blanket back and put you on the blanket? Come, I'll help you. Okay. Ah! Can you let go of my mouse pad, please? Hey. Ja, dude, laat dan los. Wat doe jij? Dude, wat ben je allemaal aan het doen, meisje? Kom. Ja, ik probeer je los te maken. Nee. Oh, the silly little idiot. She got stuck on my mouse pad. Okay. I mean, that's an interesting route to get to the stream, but welcome in, I guess. I don't think smash burgers is anything I can teach you, but yeah, they're like they get stuck, and then she was like meowing. She was like trying to get loose, and I was like, I can just help you. I can just help you, you know? Like I can help you get I can help you get unstuck if you just chill for a second. Yeah, she's pissed off now. She left. She was like, okay, goodbye, human. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. Also, Anna, welcome in, and Sage, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. Poor little kitty cat. I was gonna just help her and put her on the thing. I guess she didn't understand that. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How is everyone's Monday? I hope you're all doing well. Speaking of weird things, I have to tell you guys something so funny. During dinner, our doorbell rang. So Scott opens, and they say something like vague because they are downstairs, and he's like, okay, so I guess come in. Like he wasn't really sure what they were doing. So they come at the door. It is Tuesday. Did I talk about Monday? Will your Minecraft world load? I don't know. I hope so. Did I say anything about Monday? I meant Tuesday. But the guys come up, and it's very obvious they're sales guys. You know, like how you know those type of people that you run into outside, like that are on the city streets, and they'll like have their little iPad, and they're gonna try to sell you something. So they arrive at the door, and I open, and I'm like, "Hi, good evening." I'm like, "Hi," and they like ask me something. And I said, I don't do these things at the door. Like, if you want to sell me something, if you want to talk to me about my contract, it was something about the internet contract. They had said that downstairs at the door. I'm like, you can send me an email, and then I will call you. Like, don't call me. Don't come to my house. Not interested. So I was like, good evening. You can like move on to the next door because you're not going to sell me anything. And they're like, do you even know why we're here? And I'm like, well, I know enough by the looks of you two that I'm not interested. And they're like, so who's boss in the house? Like who's, and then they were like, oh, do you do it at the kitchen table then? Like, because I said I don't do these things at the door. And I was like, wow, that's fucking rude. You just invited yourself in. Like, we don't even know each other. Anyways. So I was already like genuinely kind of low-key. I was like, okay, annoyed. Then they're like, so who's boss? And I'm like, me? Because truly, I am the owner of the internet contract. My name is on there. So they like try to push a bit more. And then the guy goes like looking over at the other guy. Let's check who's the boss on his iPad. I was like, didn't I just tell you I am? I'm not interested. But like, how sexist is that? Literally, I'm just standing at the door. Like, if it was Scott at the door, they would have not questioned whether he was the owner of the contract. I was like, what? Didn't I just tell you you are speaking to the right person? What do you need to check your iPad for? Do you think I'm stupid? So then they got very childlike. Because I was like, okay, well, good night. I was like gonna close the door, and they were like, okay, good night. They were like trying to imitate me, and I was like, how old are you? 5? It was so weird. But then I closed the door, and I was like kind of sad that I hadn't called them out on it. I kind of wish that I had stayed a little bit more chill and just been like, oh, so why would you need to check who's boss if I just told you? That's an oddly sexist thing to say. Did you send in a complaint? No, I don't even know what company they were from. They just rang the doorbell downstairs, and they were like, yeah, this is like, we're here about something with like the fiber. the fiber internet. And then they came up and they were very clearly sales guys, but I don't know what company they're from, so I can't really file a complaint. Because I didn't even ask what company they were from because I wasn't interested. I was like, just leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to eat my dinner. Go away. No. That's not what they wanted. They were trying to sell me something, but I was like very clearly not even open to listening to their sales speech. You can report that to someone if you know who they work for. Otherwise, there's no one to report that to. Exactly, Beck. Like, I already said no. Right as you came up to my door, I was like, I'm not interested in this conversation. It's my house. Then you proceed to make a very weird joke about me saying I don't want to do this at the door. And then you're like, oh, do you want to do it at the kitchen table? Like, that was already a weird comment to make. Just take the no and leave. Just be like, okay, thank you, ma'am. We wish you a lovely evening. Perfect. Move on with your lives. We don't have a doorbell camera, no. Unfortunately. But even then, like, who am I going to report it to? The police is not going to do anything. Because it's just salespeople. They're allowed to ring doorbells. The Delta internet guy in Dumpert. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Just never open to strangers anymore. Yeah. I mean, the problem is I live in like an apartment complex, so that's not really an option. Like, we get so many postal delivery people. We get neighbors that sometimes need help getting in. So, but yeah, in this case, probably it would have been better to be like, okay, well, we're not expecting anyone, so goodbye. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not interested in switching contracts anyway. It's like they weren't going to get a sale out of it no matter what. Megan. That's 45 months. Thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks. Also, I'm freaking tier 2. That is so wildly supportive. Also, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. If you had a camera, they weren't wearing any company outfits. In the Netherlands, there's a lot of, what is that called? Uitzendbureaus? Anyone knows how to translate that properly? It's like people that, it's not sus. It's very normal here. It's like people that are basically like students and young people that work for a company that basically like contracts young groups of people to sell on the streets. So you're basically like working for an internet provider or working for a paper or working for like whatever, but they hire people to do that specific type of sales and recruitment. So this is just people dressed in their normal clothes. Like here, if you are selling, you almost never wear company outfits. Is it called an employment agency? Probably, yeah. So it's like the employment agency will have like 50 young people that are just employed by them, and then they will give them assignments. So these people, one night they're selling for an internet provider, the other night they're selling for a newspaper. No, that's completely fair, Riri. I mean, I would not know how to translate that properly because I don't know if it's a thing outside of the Netherlands. Probably it is, but oh, that's amazing, Ricky. Oh, shit like that makes me so like I really want to be able to speak a language that like is not super common. Like that is 10 out of 10. I love that. Amazing. But I feel like a recruitment agency, that sounds like they are recruiting people to then place in places. It's more like, do you guys know Randstad? Like when you're working for Randstad, it's like they just employ a whole bunch of people. Like my sister also works for Randstad, and she just gets like hired on different jobs wherever they need like extra people that night. So she is specialized in hospitality, so she gets hired on like a bunch of different places to like attend to the bar or wait some tables, or it's like basically a place where if let's say a concert venue needs extra staff because they are having like a busy night or they have a big event, they can like hire temporary people for like one night or one event or one weekend. Probably it's called a labor agency. Yeah, I know what it's called in Dutch, but I don't think I've ever talked about this in English, so I don't think I know the word. But I think labor agency would probably be a good translation. Yeah, that sounds about right with what I'm trying to describe. describe. So you're basically employed by that agency, and then different companies can hire you. A lot of salespeople, like cold salespeople, like what I just had at the door, those are people that are technically working for a labor agency. And then a brand or a company can just be like, hi, we're looking for 5 people that want to do a recruitment campaign for new customers in this and this month. They'll get paid this amount per new customer with this like flat fee, stuff like that. Also, hi, Steph. It's good to see you. You ran into G? No way. Oh, I love that. That's hilarious. Yeah, she's doing so many random jobs at this point. But I think she's really enjoying it. I think she's really enjoying just being in different places every single time. And I think she is also very much enjoying hospitality. She's really good at it. She has a good gift for just being hospitable. On your foot now, fractured your heel over a month ago. Oh shit, that sucks. Right before your birthday. That's terrible timing. But you have a job interview today. Ooh, good luck, good luck. You got this. I hope it goes super well. And I'm happy to hear that you can start walking on your foot again. It's really annoying not to be able to walk. Like it takes so much energy. The timing of talks, I know. The timing is perfect. I'm doing good, Dame. I'm doing good. I saw you did your first co-working stream today. I actually wanted to raid you, but then I saw you were like ending right as I was ending as well. But how did it go? I wanted to actually ask you. I hope it went so. I wanted to raid. We were just looking at each other. It was like that Spider-Man meme, you know? But it went so well. I'm so happy to hear that. I love when more people start doing co-working. It's so exciting. Crutches are the worst. Yeah, they really are. I mean, if one person would know, it would be you. Never expected it to go as well as it did. I'm so happy that it went well. I'm just excited for everyone to become part of the co-working community. It's the best. But yeah, I wanted to raid you, and then I saw you also wrapped up, and I was like, oh, dang it. But you know, in the future, if you continue to do co-working. Yeah. Oh my God, Steph, you missed earlier. She tried to jump up on that. She fell. Then she came on my desk to complain. Then I put the blanket back because she had basically pulled it off. I tried to then like lift her to put her back on the thing, and she got stuck on my mouse pad, and then she panicked and almost like threw everything off my desk. So she has been doing great. Also, thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, she was being really, really, really silly, but also really cute. So it's okay. It's okay. We still love her. But how are you doing, Amber? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, that was my very weird story of my weird encounter with the sexist man at the door. Also, hi, Nymphlior. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, absolutely an adorable menace. That is, I think, the perfect description. 100% adorable menace. Thank you for clipping it, Riri. Thank you. And thank you, Esther, for sharing it in chat. Oh, yeah, sexist man. I had people trying to sell me something at the door, and they were already being, like, oddly amicable. Like, they were trying to be really funny, but they were actually just being really rude. When I said, no, I'm not interested in buying anything from you guys. Like, I don't do this at the door. And they were like, oh, do you do it at the kitchen table then? I'm like, get the fuck out. I said, no. And then they were like, so who's boss? And it was like about the internet contract, which is on my name. So I'm like, me. And then the guy was like, kind of trying to push my limits more. And I was like, I'm not interested. Like, goodbye. And he was like leaning over to his partner guy, like they were together, and he was like, let me check the contract, who's boss. And I'm like, didn't I just say to you that it's me? Why do you have to check it? If Scott had been at that door, there was no way he would have to check it. He was just sincerely, like, straight up doubting me to my face. He was like, let me check who's boss. I'm like, I just told you it's me, and I just told you to get the fuck out. Oh, sorry. I can't be in charge of things. True. Especially something as difficult and technical as internet. I don't understand those things. It's very difficult. Like, I don't know how that all works. Like, people connect magically, like through some world wide web. Yeah, that's definitely too complicated for my peanut brain. I don't know how that works. So you're so right. I should have absolutely gotten my man to answer the door. I don't know how I made that mistake. Seriously though, like, oh, I wanted to strangle the guys. True. I actually did cook, so I did cook. So I should have been like, sorry, I'll go back to the kitchen. TLDR, just salespeople at the door being really rude. That's the very, very, very short TLDR. But yeah, and then I was like, okay, so goodbye. And I closed the door, and then the guy was like, okay, goodbye. Like, trying to imitate me. And I was like, how old are you? Like, what do you mean? I don't think I've ever had anyone at the door this childish. He was literally a man child. Both of them. Well, the one that was speaking was the biggest man child. But, yeah. So that was my very excited, like, that was my route disruption over dinner. I was just having like a chill dinner. I was just having a yap with Scott about his business and stuff. I'm converting him into a Notion person. He was like, I really need to have something where I can make a good calendar and overview of all my projects. And I was like, do you have time? And he was like, yeah. Was the package nice at least? Oh, it wasn't a postal delivery guy. It was a salesperson trying to sell me something at the door, which I said no to. So there was no package. Notion is your enemy. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. Here you go, a video. Not even, Esther, I literally said, come over. I don't know if you guys saw during co-working stream, he was literally at my desk for like an entire pomo. I was like, so then you can do this, and then you can do this, and then like if you do this, then you can do this, and then like I'll give you. He literally sat down, he grabbed his notebook, and he wrote Notion Masterclass. Isn't that the cutest? He was like so excited to learn all the Notion things. The ironic part was he was trying to build something really complicated in Excel. Then I showed him what he could do in Notion. He was like, oh, one, that is way easier, and two, I think maybe I'm not quite there yet. I don't need it yet. I don't have that much information. So he actually went back. So he was like, okay, let me just write it in my like little diary, my little calendar. And that is maybe just enough for now. But then he was like, but I definitely want to work on Notion for the future. And I was like, yes. Yes. I was about to be the most angry version of myself toward you until I realized who you are. Imagine if like someone we didn't know that well came into chat, showed that behavior, and was actually serious. No, literally, Riri, I actually gave him my template. I was like, you don't have to pay for it. You can pay me in kisses. And he was like, oh. I was like annoying about it. But he was like, okay, fine. And then he took the template. But he said he was going to use it as inspiration because the template doesn't really fit his purposes exactly. But I was like, yay, converting him to Notion. I was way too excited about it. So yeah, I think it's fun. I don't think he'll ever become as big of a Notion nerd as I. Well, I don't know. I started saying that out loud, and then I realized, he could. Because he does have a tendency that when he actually likes something, he will become really, really nerdy about it. I mean, I have that too. But he has that even more, I think. That's what I like about him. Notion is intimidating. That is super valid. I mean, sometimes Notion still intimidates me as well, and I've been working with it for like 6 years. I think the biggest challenge with Notion is accepting that it will remain intimidating for a while and allowing yourself to go through that like sort of process of learning how to work with it. And I think with Notion, the biggest challenge is because there's so much content out there of like really pretty templates and people that know everything, that as soon as you start watching videos, it very quickly starts to feel like your first Notion needs to be perfect. And and like it needs to function exactly like you want. Whereas at least I have noticed over the years, I still change things in my Notion. Um, Not weekly anymore, but still quite often, because I realize that something that I made doesn't exactly work for my brain, and then I just tweak it a little bit more. Um, it's just one of those things where you have to like really figure out how your brain works and how that translates to the tool, and that's just a difficult process. Because I think understanding how your brain works on its own is already a difficult process. You study stuff like that, yeah. So you have like an advantage. You have a superpower, Jane. um, Thank you for the badges. Oh yeah, I was like, I missed part of the conversation, but yeah, your badges look perfect, especially with your name color. They like follow each other up so perfectly. Also, I missed some people coming in, so let me say hello to everyone. Hold on. I need to scroll a little bit. Marion, welcome in. Kiwi, welcome in. Hollow, welcome in. Mama Sim Streamer, welcome in. Isa, welcome in. Tris, welcome in. Harlan, welcome in. Jennifer, welcome in. Durana, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Hunter, welcome in. Lil Chubby, thank you so much for the 20 stream streak. Nymphleora, thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. Surfer, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Maria, thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. Let's go. If only someone here sold some. True. I do have Notion templates. I do. And sorting one's brain is something especially different and the struggle with too. Yeah, that is fair though. That is fair. I feel like and it doesn't even matter if you start using Notion or if you want to like start bullet journaling. I think bullet journaling has the same challenge, is figuring out a system that works for your brain means that you have to understand how you think, which is like kind of meta. Like you have to think about how you think. And you have to figure out the process that your brain goes through, which I think is something that is like, no matter what system you end up using, that is definitely the most difficult. Oh, same, Amber, same. Oh my God, you actually do the hand drawing? I tried, I couldn't. Well, I never really tried. In all honesty, I got a bullet journal, opened it, tried to make something on the first page. It looked ugly, and then I gave up on it forever. The last week of each month, you'd be insufferably panicky. No, but I get that though. I get that. Like, you want it to be perfect. You think it's simple, Hollow? Until you made it too complicated and quit, yeah. I feel like that's a tendency that us humans have, right? Is we make things complicated. Oh no, Amber, that sounds so stressful. Really cool, but damn. Love the idea, hate the execution. That is a very good way to describe it. Literally me though. Literally me. That I care if it's pretty is your sticker journal, and the rest are for note taking and in the most chaotic way imaginable. But I feel like that is such a freeing way of thinking about it though. Like allowing your brain to just write notes and not stress about the look and feel. Like I wish I had the capability to do that because it sounds so peaceful. Yeah, okay, fair enough, Hollow. That is true. If you stick to the original bullet journal, then yeah, I can see how that is simple. That's just, I don't think the association that I have with bullet journaling anymore, but of course that is what it's supposed to be. Or like not what it's supposed to be, because that sounds like the other things are wrong, but that is like the roots of it. Yeah, you don't need to make all the spreads. Very true. Dotting your health journey on it. But that's good though. I feel like bullet journals are really good for that. Also, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate it. And also welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Instagram and Pinterest definitely fooled us, yeah. It can be so tempting to then want to do it all and like have a perfectly looking pretty bullet journal. But I do feel like I always wonder, people that do like spreads like that, where they decorate everything and stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm wondering if it's not beating the purpose of the bullet journal. I think it serves a different purpose then. Then you're just an artist and you're making a pretty journal, which again, there's nothing wrong with it. But I wonder if it's still like, maybe for some people it works. I don't know. I can't judge because I've not actually been there. Yeah, I mean, I use Notion for it. And to be fair, I made my Notion pretty too. So in a way, I can sort of understand it. I just wonder if you hand draw everything. Obviously, that takes quite a lot of time. Also, hi, Chris. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. But I lose inspiration when it does not turn out like that at all. I very much relate to that, Elma. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also, the ads are over, so we can actually go here. There we go. Because we have some locking in to do again. Like an organizational adult coloring book. Yeah, but that sounds like so much fun, but I never get there. Oh, no one's here. Hold on. Let me actually put it on open as well. Also, for anyone who wasn't here, that's what we did yesterday. We built our second tower, and today we're going to destroy part of it. Yay! Esther, literally queen. And Faye, thank you as well. Okay, but we're gonna actually knock out a big part of the wall. I was thinking though, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with the stairs. Because the stairs are on the side of the building where I want to make a hole. Also, our Enderman is gone. No, our crypto bro doesn't live here anymore. No, they're not metal escape stairs. Unfortunately, I would love to do. You can sort of imitate it with stone, but metal stairs don't exist, unfortunately. That would be cool, though. I actually want to do one of the other buildings. I want to give them sort of like balconies and a little wraparound. But yeah, I was thinking, hold on. I obviously can't see if I'm sort of in the, I think I'm sort of in the middle of the building. The big friendly Enderman, I know. I know. We had like a tech bro Enderman living here. But we were going to make a big hole in the wall that we were going to replace with, oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. No metal slabs, no. The only thing that you can make with, I mean, you can make iron blocks, but it's a full block. We don't have iron slabs, unfortunately. Okay, see, here's the thing. I actually want to have the stairs still be connected to blocks. Because otherwise the stairs would be floating, and I don't think that makes sense. But we can continue to, like, knock out. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And then we can maybe have, like... I genuinely want to have, like, a big hole in the wall. And then we can also add some copper in. And then we have to get more honey. I really have to fix that tomorrow, I think. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Esther. Yes. Exactly like that. Let's see. Right now, the orange looks really bad. I can promise you the orange will look better as soon as we, as soon as it oxidizes like 1. Then it actually looks pretty good. And then we need to use honey to make sure that it doesn't oxidize any further. But like I said, I ran out of honey, so I need to AFK at the honey farm. Just not excited to do that. I think I just misplaced an iron block. I'm not sure, though. Don't want to fall. I don't know how this looks from the outside, by the way. We might have to go back in and like tweak some final things. Ooh, I don't like how that connects. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, exactly like Amber explained. So I can show you, like, for example, this is the perfect oxidation state. Like, this is how we want to have it. But if I don't wax it with honey, it's actually going to oxidize further. You can change it. Like, you can change it back. So if it goes to green, you can smack it with an axe and then it will go back to this oxidation state. But to keep it here, you need to wax it. I currently don't have any wax, so this is perfect. But I can't keep it here, so I'm going to just have to... I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to get more honey. Also, I actually think we could do with a little railing here. There we go. Because then you cannot fall off anymore. I think that was like maybe originally that was closed off, but now it has opened. Oh, sorry. Yeah, beeswax. I call that honey, but it's beeswax. You are so right. Okay, hold on. Where's my rockets? I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Exactly. Safety first. Even in post-apocalyptic world, safety first. I like that a lot. Definitely sort of randomly knocking it out, I think worked. And then I wanted to go back to base because I really want to make some paintings that we can put on the side of the building as if there's like posters. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Tess. How was your stream? I hope you had a really good stream. Hold on, let me quickly walk over so that I can properly welcome you guys in. But I need to get to safety to make sure that nothing happens. I mean, I think we're safe, but thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to today? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I see you were also playing some Minecraft. What were you doing in Minecraft today? But thank you so much for the raid. Can we get a big shout out for Tess, please? For anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for a wonderful friend to follow, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. And yeah, for anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do gaming, co-working, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we are building in Minecraft. Probably for the rest of the month, we will be building in Minecraft. It was really nice. Just one more thing and ended up going over 6 hours. That never happens to me in Minecraft. The one more thing syndrome, I do not know what you're talking about. But I'm glad to hear that it was really nice. And honestly, the fact that you kept going for so long meant that you were just having a good time, right? Which is also very nice. But if that means that you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, practice some self-care, please make sure to do so as well. I promise to take good care of your community for anyone that wants to stick around. But also, hi Sakina, welcome in. For the rest of the month, it's gonna be a really long stream. Exactly. But yeah, for anyone, if you guys need to go raid and run, raid and rest, also please make sure to do so. But you're super welcome to hang out with us for a bit as well. We just started building. For today's stream. I've been building on this project for like 1.5 months at this point. I'm currently playing on an SMP, and the SMP has a build focus. So it's like a competition. There's 3 teams, and every team picked a different game world to build from. And we are building inspired on The Last of Us. And I might have bitten off a little bit of a big task because I decided that I wanted to make something inspired by the Salt Lake City scene where Ellie and Joel actually arrive in Salt Lake City, and they are on top of a building and they spot this sort of like cityscape with giraffes, like unexpected giraffes. So that's what I'm trying to build. It's like a little city scene. And over here is like a super overgrown part of the city. And if I have time, I might make giraffes. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna get llamas. I think that will work too. Yes, of course, of course. Enjoy foods and hanging out with the puppy. That sounds lovely. And thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. But the deadline for this build is the end of the month. And all of the wool blocks that you currently see mark out buildings that I still want to do. So yeah, we just started building this. I started these 2 skyscrapers over the weekend, and I'm going to finish them today. We're going to do some final detailing. That one is already a bit more overgrown. That one definitely needs to be more overgrown. We're going to add some brown tinted glasses and stuff to make it look like really dirty. Like, you know, no one has watched the windows in a while. And then we're going to start our next build. I don't exactly know which one I want to do yet, but I've made some color palettes here of things that I wanted to do. Actually looked at some post-apocalyptic stuff to get inspired for the Tessa server, but decided it was too hard. It's definitely a challenge. I totally agree with you. I've been having a lot of fun, but it's for someone who usually builds like really whimsical things. I have been challenged. Also the city part, like doing something that's a bit more modern. And looking also like overgrown at the same time. I have been put up for a challenge, but I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been really fun to get out of my comfort zone with building as well. All around the city, we have this highway, which is actually, hold on, that could be fun to show you guys. We have this tunnel, which apparently an Enderman visited. Hold on. I might actually go stop by our little, what is it called? Like our little storage room. Because this is like the first part that is truly infected. Where I tried to like really recreate that atmosphere of the post-apocalyptic cordyceps zombies living here. So there's 2 cordyceps zombie heads. And this is like the part where you can really see that the fungus has spread. We also added fireflies in the wall, so you'll have like some more spores, as you can see over here. And we also have a special spore blossom. We're playing with a modded biomes thing. So we have a spore blossom that is orange, which I felt like fit really well. But we actually have a stack of skulk sensors from the Deep Dark. And I want to add one in here so that if you walk past, you can actually hear the sounds of the clickers. So while we're going back to base, I might actually quickly go do that. Because our little shared storage room where this is at, I think is like literally back here. So we can quite easily go grab it. Thank you. I really wanted to add something to give like some animation literally to the build. Because I felt like if everything was just static, it probably wouldn't have that same sort of vibe. Oh, let's touch this. Then we can just teleport here from now on. It's so cool seeing you put this together. Thank you. Thank you. Team Honey, capture the head prizes. Ah, perfect. Hold on. I'll get one. Because that's actually what I wanted. Yes, this is where the storage room is. Also, good morning. It's good to see you. So basically what you just do is where I'm at. There's also this exit. You just go into this little ravine and then there's like the torches here that guide you to the entrance. It took me quite long to find as well. But it's really close to where we're building, so that's good. Oh, let me actually go just up here. But yeah, there's some resources. There's not a lot in there, but there are some resources. So you can just go check it and see if there's something that you need. Also, I see a lost pink block over here. Hold on. You need to go. I thought I got all of them, but apparently I didn't. Apparently I missed one. Okay, let's go up into our hut. Oh my god, these Endermans. Absolutely messing with my build. Placing blocks everywhere. What if it's not an Enderman? What if there's like a fellow Girlypop just messing with me? That would be such a good prank though, because initially no one would assume that it was someone doing it. Why do they do that? I actually don't know, but Endermen move blocks in the world. Attack of the Crypto Bros, literally. Where do I want to... I think it would be fun if it was like placed under the road so that if you walk past, you kind of hear it. Yeah, that is perfect. But now the question is, if we cover it up, will you still hear it? Do you hear that? That's perfect. What is that block? It's called a skulk sensor. You can find them in the deep dark. What skulk sensors normally do is they basically transmit sound, or actually they alert you of you transmitting sound. So if you as a player are walking, just like I'm doing now, it registers your sound and then it makes that sound. And it's basically a passing on of vibrations, and it passes on the vibrations to what they call a shrieker. If you activate 3 shriekers, the warden will appear, which is something I will never do. But luckily, if you use skulk sensors without a shrieking or a shrieker, sorry, there's no warden. You also need a warden spawner. Just separately like this, they're just really cool sound effects. I also just realized I placed the wrong block back. Oopsie. But yeah, it's called a skulk sensor. We do not like the warden, no. I wonder if you would hear it better if it was underneath stairs, because that's not a full block. Just out of curiosity. Hold on. I just like the idea that if people come over here... oh shit, there was water. I keep forgetting there's water under there. It's fine. But I like the idea that if people arrive here and they, like, walk up... that is true. That is true. Yes. If it's like, it has to be naturally generated. True. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, I like it. That's perfect. Like, someone is walking up. Like, imagine you're looking at this build and you go like, oh my god, what is this? And you hear that sound. Perfect. Because that actually kind of, it's not exactly the same as the clickers in The Last of Us, but it's similar enough. I like it. Okay, that was good. So now I want to go and get paintings. I don't think I have the material. Well, I mean, I guess you can make paintings with any color wool, right? That is true, Nymphleora. That's true. I just wanted it to be like almost in a way that it was further away, so that if you walk past, you would already hear it. Now someone would actually have to walk up. I kind of love all of this. Thank you. I mean, I've been working really hard on it, so it's really cool to hear that people are enjoying it. Okay, I think you can make paintings with any color wool. So, we actually have white wool, so that should be fine too. Because then I don't have to go back to base. I love how you're being very thoughtful of the ambiance. It's just so fun to be able to do that. Like, you don't very often get to do, like, a building that people are supposed to, like, really experience in Minecraft, you know? Do you have more places around the one that's there for now? Not yet, but the area here with the tent, well, that's supposed to be a tent for now at least. But anything within this yellow area is going to be a very infected area as well. So we're going to do something similar as we did in that little cave in the tunnel, but then on a bigger scale. Because I like the idea, like, realistically speaking, if there is an apocalypse like this, people that don't have a home to hide in are probably going to be one of the first to be hit. So I like the idea that maybe people that have set up camp underneath a bridge are going to be one of the first to, like, be super infected. So this entire area under the highway and, like, kind of a little bit outside of it is going to be a little camp, but it's going to be like a camp of like zombie survivors. That's kind of the vision that I have for it. I don't exactly know, but I like the idea of one of the buildings potentially also being really overtaken by cordyceps, basically. I'm just going to sleep because I like building it with light a bit more. Catch robe. Well, it's a team effort, so the whole team has to win best build. I won't be able to just win it by myself. Oh, wait, this looks so good. I hadn't seen the full word. Yo, you did such a good work. That's amazing. And you started working on the gap. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. I'm very excited to see all of this come together. Like the aquarium and the gas station and the city, and then also over here Zombie is doing the like what is it called? Residential district. And then over here Mac is gonna do a big build inspired by Bill and Frank's house. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I think this is so cool. I do have my scaffolding with me because I want to place those posters. The thing is, we might have to replace a couple of times because not every painting in Minecraft is gonna look good as a poster. Or supposedly a poster. I don't know if I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Hold on. Ow. Hi, Liv. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you. Let's go here. I wish that posters looked like a little bit more, broken, you know? But unfortunately, that's something that doesn't really exist in Minecraft. I think that needs to be higher up. Just like 1 or 2 blocks. But I still like the idea. Yeah, exactly, Nymphlear. We have the same thought. But unfortunately, that doesn't exist. So we have to make do with what we have. And I do think I like the look of the posters. Ow. Bro, that was dumb. I don't think they can be partially under the leaves. As soon as you place the leaves over it, the painting will fall off. The painting actually needs that space. I don't remember. I think it was there. Okay, that's the one that I don't like. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Vines? Can vines grow over paintings? The reason I have been a little bit hesitant with vines is because if you add one, there's no stopping it. And I don't like that. Also, I don't like this painting. I want to change it, I think. Where did that painting go? It's 10 blocks up. Oh, I grabbed it already. I was like, where did that painting go? It's already in your inventory, bro. But also, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. But yeah, that's like, I really wish there was a way to stop vines from growing. I know you can put string around it, but one, I don't like that you can see the string. That's a good one. And 2, for me, it still spreads to the side. So then you have to put string all along it. I think that looks horrendous. You've been lurking for a little bit. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for lurking. Exactly. Yes, I wish you could clip it. Exactly. Just like with glow lichen or the glowberries and stuff like that. Like, just allow me to stop it from growing, because then it would be such a perfect decorative block. Okay, so they can grow over paintings. Okay. I wonder if when they pause the world, or like pause it when they put the world in spectator mode. I don't think that stops the tick speed, right? I think I might have to specifically ask for that, because that would solve it. Like, then we can just add vines like on the last day or something. Do I still want to have a poster here? I do think I want one. I don't know if that's high enough. Hold on. No, actually, I don't want a painting there. I think the hole in the wall is actually already really good for the decoration there. We can save this painting for another place. I don't know where yet. Okay, so we have the 2 paintings on that. Then I wanted to do, let's try the brown glass. That's one of the things that I still wanted to do in terms of decoration. I'm definitely not going to add glass to all the windows. Main reason, I think actually it is pretty nice if some of the windows don't have glass. It gives that feeling of the windows being busted. I also would like to change the lighting in the office building. Right now there's torches, and I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Yes, of course, Citrus. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. Let me actually put that away again. Oh, shit. I was like, why did I not do the glass yet? Oh, I did do the glass. I did do it with white sand, and then I needed to color it. I was like, there was a reason I was waiting for something. Oh, yes, the glow lichen on the glass. That is a good idea. I like that. I might even do the glow lichen on the brown glass, to be honest. I currently don't have any regular glass, so... because I didn't have any regular sand. Those can continue to grow. Let's make some brown dye. Can I not dye these? Oh my god. Why? Okay. So I smelted glass that I cannot dye because apparently the white... Can you not re-dye glass? Well, then I guess we're going to have to go and get some sand, and then we're going to have to smelt that. Where do we have sand close by? Normal sand, that is. I might actually just go back to here. That's honey. Because we're going to have to smelt it here. That's where we live. We don't really have a lot of sand close to where we live. Now, do we? I was thinking, oh, I can just go here, teleport here, and then gather sand. That's really annoying. Yeah. I don't necessarily mind having it be warmer lighting. I actually like the look of the warm light. I think torches, I don't know, they just don't make a lot of sense. For me, at least. I think I might teleport to honey. Oh, I can't Did I just try to teleport through the map? We can't do that. I don't know why I just thought to do that. Oh my god, guys, I haven't told you yet, but I did something really stupid over the weekend. That was also really stupid. I was at the Enderman farm. And I got a lot of ender pearls, you know, because I was restoring my tools. And then you know how you can like stand at the edge of the void and you can be like, okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Like you can throw it out. You can just throw it in the void. I accidentally threw my warp stone into the void because I looked at it. I was like, oh, that's an ender pearl gone. And then I was like, shit. So then I had to go into the Discord being like, admins, is there someone who can give me a new warp stone? Because I might have voided mine. I felt so dumb. Luckily, obviously, from the end, you can just use the actual portal to teleport back, and it was fine. You just go back to your spawn point. But I felt so dumb. I was like, Rose, seriously. But then at the same time, I was like, okay, at least it was my warp stone. That is an easily regeneratable thing. I can just tag the admins and they can just give me a new one. I was like, what if it had been like, I don't know, my super good sword or something? Your e-reader broke because I slipped on ice. No, the screen got damaged. I probably hit the bag against the ice. Surprisingly, the device itself works perfectly, but the screen is frozen. I'm trying to apply for a repair under the warranty. Either I was planning to change e-reader to a newer model for a long time, and your birthday is coming up. So you got a new e-reader. Let's go. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? I love my e-reader so much. Although I'm also excited to read like my actual book again. Now that I have the Mistborn series as physical books, I'm gonna finish reading the first book on my e-reader because I'm already like 80% in. And my e-reader has like stats, and I don't want to mess up the stats by never finishing this book. I know I'm nerdy like that. It doesn't make any sense, but I just want to finish it. Once this is finished, I'm excited to read on paper as well, but it's just so convenient. I have the... Oh, crap. What is it called? I totally know what my e-reader is called. It's a Kobo. It's the Kobo with the colored screen and the 2 buttons on the side. It's a relatively new one. I only bought it like 1.5 years ago, I think. I got it for, well, then probably is more than 1.5. No, actually 1.5 kind of makes sense. Yes, that one. Thank you. The Libra color. Exactly. The pocketbook verse. Oh, I think Scott has that one too. Scott has that one too. He likes it a lot. He likes it a lot. Okay, so let's teleport back to our little base because we have enough sand. And there's creepers spawning, and I'm not excited for that. Do you like the size? I do. However, if I have it in my case, it can sometimes feel a little bit heavy. But that's the case that I have. That's not necessarily the e-reader because, to be honest, the e-reader itself is really light. I personally love the buttons. I am always fiddly with the touchscreen on an e-reader, so having buttons to flip pages, especially the fact that it's buttons on the side, and if you just flip your e-reader around, the screen rotates as well. So, like, sometimes I hold it in this hand, and then sometimes I hold it in the other hand, and it just makes it, like, for me, it's really, really comfortable to read on it. I just need a better case for it, to be honest. It's kind of my own fault that I don't like it. So now I very often, when I want to do like a longer reading session, I fully take off the case. But I love the buttons. They're so convenient. But obviously the buttons take space. So it makes sense that it's a bit of a bigger e-reader. This is your e-reader's 10th birthday. Let's go. Damn. Damn. That's all. You've had it for a long time. I think I had my previous e-reader, which was a very cheap one. When did you buy your e-reader? I think 1.5 years ago. About. I bought it for Black Friday. So it wasn't this Black Friday, but the one before. I had like a relatively cheap Kobo. I think it was literally like $60 when I bought it. It's like the cheapest model they had when they just came out with it. I think I bought that before I moved out of my parents' house. So I think I also had that for like about 10 years or something, maybe 9. But then it broke. Like it didn't even break. Like the thing itself still, like the screen and stuff worked fine. Also, hi Simile, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The biggest downside was that the software didn't get any updates anymore and it got really slow. So whenever I wanted to flip a page, it just had like lag. To a degree that I, like, when I wanted to flip a page, I would immediately sort of have that, like, slight annoyance that it took so long. So then I was like, you know what? I think I'll just buy a new one. There was a good Black Friday deal on the one that I had, or the one that I bought, the Kobo Libra. I keep wanting to say Cobra when I say that. I'm still pretty happy with it. Like, I like it a lot. I haven't used the color feature that much, though. The second I said that, stream lagged. Okay, that's actually rude. That is rude. Okay, sorry. See, this is why I normally don't do these things on stream. You know what? While we're here, it's nighttime, so the bees, I think, are sleeping. Or partially sleeping. No, the bees are actually awake. Why are you guys awake? It's nighttime. Go sleep. We might as well get some honey at our honey farm. This is actually, because this is a manual honey farm, it's not the quickest. It's nice for, like, passing time if we're waiting for the smelter to get some honey to do the copper. We do have a honey farm in the nether. The biggest upside of the nether honey farm is that the bees don't go to sleep in the nether. So you can just AFK there. It's fully automatic. It's, like, redstone-y. And then You can just sit in like a little box and wait there. So maybe I'll have that running just in the background tomorrow when I'm like in the shower or something. Oh, sorry. I keep saying honey. I mean wax. I mean, the thing is you both get them from bees' nests. The only difference is one is getting snipped and the other one is a bottle. But in my brain, they're so similar. But yeah, beeswax, sorry. Not the honey, of course. I mean, it would be kind of funny if you could smear it with honey. Also, thank you, Isa, for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, now we have 33 more honey that we can use. So we can wax the copper parts of the building, I think. Yeah, we're still waiting. Shit, that ran out, so we don't... Okay, I have to wait. I'll just put those two in other smelters, to be honest. Because that one ran out of lava, but we currently don't have any lava, so it's fine. That is fine. Let's actually clean out the... I'm also smelting way more glass than we need, because I'm assuming I'll also need glass for the other buildings. Oh, damn. The wool farm has been producing nicely. Every single time I go in here, it has added so much wool. Oops, I didn't mean to sort that one. I do that so often. A building with huge glasses in which you can make some holes. I don't think I want to do a building with huge glasses. I have a pretty good vision of what I want to do with the builds. I personally don't think a building with huge glasses fits what I have in mind. Also, I don't think it will look as good as you might want it to look. Minecraft and glass, I personally don't think glass in Minecraft looks very good. So I think, like, I can see what you have envisioned now, but it will look very weird and blocky. Like, creating a hole in a window does not look good as it does in a wall. At least I think so. I think it looks a bit odd in Minecraft. Because it's not gonna look, like, cracked. If that makes any sense. Ooh. Also, this is literally just me passing time. Oh, I apparently didn't move that one yet. I hate how it resorted all my stuff, but I'm too lazy to go fix it now. But I actually have a pretty clear idea of what I want to do with some of the buildings. I just need to get started on the design because it feels a bit daunting to start sometimes. Okay, I'll keep that sand for like later purpose. There's a chance that I'll get back to wanting to do something else with the sand as well. I can probably go dump that in our little storage for now. Your case will arrive faster than the e-reader. I mean, that's delivery times for you. Sounds about right. I always feel like it's so annoying when you ordered something that you're really excited for. It's like that time that you have to wait for it is on one hand, it's so fun because it's like the anticipation. Also, Amber, I don't know if you're still here, but I cleaned out your chest and I sorted everything and I added more iron to it and I smelted all your iron ore for you. That was also because I was waiting on the smelters and I needed something to do. I don't know if she's still here. She might be lurking, but I was like, I need something to do, so I'll just clean up a bit. That is true. That is true. At least it's immediately protected when the e-reader comes in. Okay. Let's go. We can probably breed the cows as well. And then I think we might be able to do the honey again. But the support is arriving later. You're very much looking forward to the craft. That is fun, though. It's like the anticipation is fun, but it's also annoying that you have to wait. Oh. Waiting for copper to oxidize. That is potentially one of the worst things to wait for in Minecraft. I genuinely feel like that always takes so long and it is so random as well. Also, hi, Carolina. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. And Soda Storm, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Hazel, welcome in. It's good to see you. And thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Okay, I think I bred all of them. Did not mean to put that there. We have a lot of leather at this point. There we go. How did you get 2 cows in that tiny space? Lots of patience. You basically lead them, and then I just put them on like a fence, and then they'll sort of drop down the hole, and they start to cram, and then you put a fence on top of it. Don't they run? I'll show you. They cannot run. They are encapsulated in little prisons. Yeah, there's actually 24 cows in there. Now there are, but you start with 2. But these sheep are literally encapsulated in a little 1 square prison cell. Oh, when building the farm. Oh, you first build the prison cells. Sheep cannot jump, so you lead them on top of the farm. So, like, you walk on top of this. Do I have my scaffolding? Hold on. So, like, with a sheep on a lead, you basically go like this. So, you have a sheep on a lead, and then you get them up here, and then you walk until they drop in, and then you unlead them, and then they are in. They cannot jump out again. Oh, the process is a pain. Absolutely. The process for both the cow thing and the sheep thing is a pain in the ass. You are absolutely right. But with a lead, or even without a lead, you can just hold a piece of wheat and they will follow you. I mean, it's still a pain in the ass, and I did potentially lose some sheep in the process, but you know, it's you get used to it. Nothing is more annoying than moving villagers. Especially if you fall into the hole yourself. Yep. That's why I usually hold shift while I do these things, so that I cannot fall into the hole myself. The trauma in that voice, oh my god, I hate working with villagers. They are so annoying to move. That is true. With luring them, it's really hard to get them to drop. So I prefer to use a lead, especially now that leads are craftable. I don't see why you wouldn't. I can imagine, like, in earlier days Minecraft, it was harder to get them because you first needed to stumble upon a wandering trader and then kill them to get their leads, but now you can just craft leads. So lead in one hand, weed in the other, and a lot of patience. Yep. I feel like when it comes to farms in Minecraft, patience is the overlapping term. However, it is very rewarding because having to do everything manually is also requires a lot of patience. So being able to set it up once and then never having to think about it again, in a way, I think is better than trying to do it manually for an entire SMP. Especially if you're playing, like, for my forever world, for example. I'm definitely going to build this too, simply because that means that forever I don't have to do it again. Put them in a boat, lead the boat, and then hope they go into the right spot. Yes, but you couldn't lead boats until not too long ago, right? Or could you? Exactly. Successfully completing a hard task is very rewarding. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, chat. The glass is almost all smelted. And then we have so much that I think we should be good for a while. I think we should be perfectly fine for a little while. Then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Which is good. Which is very good because I find waiting for smelters in Minecraft potentially one of the most boring things ever. You didn't when you... fair enough. Fair enough. You don't know the pain. Well, lucky you. Very, very lucky you. Almost. One more. Also, Mimi, welcome in, and Nintendo, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing so well. Did I get all of them? Yes, perfect. Let me leave the buckets here. I was hoping that in the meantime I could like refill some of the buckets, but that didn't happen. Let's see if we can get the beeswax one more time, simply because we're already here and it might be nice. I don't know if we've been here. Did I accidentally move that? No, I didn't. Good. I don't know if we've been here long enough, but with the amount of bees we have, we actually... Yes. Okay, not all of them filled back up, but at least we got a little bit more. That is genius. Having a parkour park next to your smelter. That is brilliant. I love that idea. You know, just entertainment for while you wait. I think snipping the bees' nests is so satisfying. Ooh, let's go. I'm so happy that you like Palia. Let's go, let's go. Yes, I do love Palia. I really want to get back into it, actually. It's one of the games that I would love to play again in 2026. B, can you get out of my doorway? Like, good. There we go. It is such a fun game. Also, hi, Lucera. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. It's gonna be more famous than the Etho Hopper. That is, you are aiming high. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. Let me see. Where did I hear? Also, Hermit mention. Let's go. Oh, there's buildings here now. I almost forgot. I've been flying this route for like a month now, and I didn't... That's going to be interesting. If there's more buildings there, I'll probably smack into one point. I have to figure out what I want to do for lighting in the building. Of the rut I feel when playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, if you play too much Animal Crossing, it definitely... it can start to feel really repetitive. Unfortunately, that happens with like every game, but... Oh my god, I should have a command for that. Hermit mentioned. We do... I mean, I was going to say we do tend to fangirl over hermits, but that's just mostly me. And a couple of people in chat, but I feel like I definitely go the hardest. Also, oh my god, I haven't shown you guys this. Look what I found. I kid you not, I was just looking for soul sand or soul soil. I found that by accident. This is the first ancient debris I have ever found. I have never found it before, and I just stumbled upon it. Fangirling over hermits could not be you. No. Okay, well, welcome to the club. What is this? It is ancient debris. Do you see how all of my tools are purple? Oh, hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just working on some builds again.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just telling
what
my...
build are you working on right now?
Sorry, what?
What build are you working on right now?
Oh, still the building that I was working on yesterday, just detailing it.
Okay.
Just detailing it. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And then we're going to start the next building, but I haven't decided what it is.
Ooh, wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know which one or where, but I'm gonna try and figure it out.
Yeah, wait, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, what are you gonna do today?
I think today I'm gonna build another shop.
Ooh.
Another shop for the area that I'm working on. So, it's looking pretty good so far. It's looking pretty good.
Nice.
But this morning I was like thinking, like, what if I make like a little boutique?
Ooh, that'd be cute. Mm-hmm.
I think it would be. Like, I think I might like use some cherry logs I found and then just like strip them.
Yes, nice.
With, like, and then like put it with like a brick design, the bricks,
Yes. I mean,
and
let's
like
be
put it like
real.
this.
Cherry wood is one of the prettiest ones in the game, so I am
Yeah,
all
it
for
really
it.
is.
I really like it.
And then I think that's what I might work on today, a little boutique. And
Nice.
then I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. Maybe like armor. Maybe armor. Um,
Yes, armor stands
I
with
don't like
like
what kind of armor, but like I was like thinking like maybe like netherite armor, some diamond armor, like a variety
yeah.
of armor.
Yeah,
And
and then
then
maybe like with different trims
yeah,
or something.
yeah. I think like too like I think that would be like a perfect like use like for like some like mob heads and like like maybe even like some player heads too.
Yes, for sure. That
Yeah.
that would be perfect.
Yeah. It really would be.
Nice. I like it.
Mhm,
Let's go.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I might do. Also, too, yesterday I added some of these kind of lampposts that you have.
Oh,
So
nice. Nice,
yeah,
nice,
I
nice.
was
Let's
like,
go.
you know what? Like, I need like have like some of like I need to have like a cool like design,
Yeah.
and like have like a like go over there, to
Nice.
kind of like be similar,
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think it's looking pretty good, honestly.
Awesome. I might fly over later.
Yeah.
I
Okay. Okay.
then I come check it out.
Yeah. It's looking really really good over here too.
Thanks, thanks. I'm
I think like maybe for the school, maybe I might. I don't know, if you have like any ironwood leaves, like when you're done, like maybe I might have to put them on it, on the
Oh
school
yeah, of
building.
course. I think if you go to the where the waystone is for the build, I
Yeah.
think Malia put like a bunch of iron in that
Oh,
chest.
really?
So I think you can still get
Interesting.
some. Yeah, I didn't take everything. I just took like I think
Yeah.
two stacks or something. So there
Okay,
should be more
okay.
in there.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Because like I
Also
think like those could look really perfect for a school. Like that,
yeah,
like
yeah,
like
I
I want to like
agree. That'd
after
be
I'm done,
cool.
go in and then like make everything look like it's like been like abandoned.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Also, someone in my
Yep.
chat says if you want to do for like the shop, you can use dyed leather.
Ooh, dyed leather. Yes.
That
That
could be
could be
really cool. I don't think
awesome.
I've ever seen
Yeah.
that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use dyed leather, but that'd
I
be
think I saw like on Instagram Reels or something, like how to like
mm.
make like a Santa outfit with like Minecraft
Oh,
rims. Yeah, and then like
nice.
somebody like used like leather, like a leather chest plate and dyed it red.
Smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
is cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go put some dirty glass into my building.
Sounds good.
But good luck with building today.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Good luck with you
Thank
as well.
you. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, chat. We also have ads coming in like 3 minutes. So I just want to actually, let me sleep because then I can see it in daytime. I just realized that if it's nighttime, it might be hard to see if the glass looks good. So let's try and sleep. Let's see if I like the glass on the building, like if it's the brown one. And then I think it's time for a little ad break. So then I'm going to also take a little break. I might go get myself a cookie. Sorry for the coughing in your ear. And then we're going to add some leaves. And then I think for now, I might call these buildings done. Not because they're perfect, but I think because time-wise, I just want to move on to the next build. And we can always come back here and build some more. Oh, I have a doggo because that doggo just showed up. And I was like, you know what? Could be fun to just tame you. So now we have a dog. It's just chilling there. I never get a dog in Minecraft, so I figured it could be cute to get one. Can I make that drop? I can. Hee. That was nice. Okay, I'm just gonna put like a couple of these windows and then fly out. Oh, I think I like that. If it's not everywhere, I do like that. Let me know what you guys think, if you like that too. I do think it helps that it's daytime and that the sun is shining at it so we can properly see it right now. But like if we just add it in like a couple of places, definitely not everywhere. Because I like the idea, like I said earlier, of some windows also just being knocked out. But it does add a little, just like a tad bit of color, because obviously this build is very, very, very gray. I think if we add some more greenery over it, and then we add like a couple of windows here and there. Stupid Enderman. They placed a block in my windowsill. Can I? Ah, shit. I wanted to like not land on the roof. I actually wanted to land here. How dare they? Um maybe some broken parts of the wall too. What do you mean? With some broken parts of the wall too. Um What happened to the Enderman? I don't know. He moved out. I don't think he liked it. Make it look like a wall is crumbling. Oh, but we already have that, Jane. Oh, shit. That went fast. We already used all of the glass panes. Look. I'll show you. There's an entire part missing of the wall. And you can just see the steel construction frame. And look, there is those leaf. No, it's a mod pack. We have multiple biomes, like 75 extra biomes to be exact, and those are leaves from a tree from the biome pack. Oh, didn't mean to fall. But look, there's even a bigger hole in this wall. Oh, crumbling down at the top. I mean, we could, but I wanted to add leaves first. And to be honest, I think, again, like I said, again, we can continue detailing these buildings for forever. But time-wise, I have to draw the line somewhere, and I think I'm going to draw the line at, we're going to add leaves. I want to, maybe on the inside, the light source can be glowberries. The ads are starting soon though, so I'm gonna go sit here on my little bed, and then we're gonna change the light sources to glowberries. We're gonna make some more glasses. Yeah, I really like how that looks. And then I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Make sure to also stretch, hydrate, all those important things, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello, I'm back. Daya, thank you so much for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here and for wanting to use your Prime. I appreciate that lots. Okay, I got cookies. I quickly ate a cookie as well. I'm feeling refreshed. Actually, I can just use all of this. Okay, that's way too much glass, but that's fine. We'll probably use the brown glass elsewhere as well. I am desperately starting to run out of space. I originally had my glass in the gravel chest, or my sand, sorry, so I'll just put this in here. On the go right now, but wanted to quickly thank you. I hope I was gonna say I hope your life's going well. I just meant your day, but your life is good too. I hope your life's going well. Wow, Ro. Where did I put all my leaves? Are they in here? I think so. I think I put them in the shulker. I did. We definitely need bone meal too. I need glow lichen and I need glowberries. Those are the three things I'm currently in need of. Do I have any glowberries here? I might have to go bone meal those in the tunnel. I don't know if I have any additional ones. We could have some candles. I don't have a flint and steel here, though. So I can't light them. That is a tiny bit annoying. Oh my god, I have an Enderman head. Oh, I have so many fun ideas what we could do with interior decoration, but I just don't have the time. So I'm not going to focus on that right now. Oh no, I have glowberries here. I also think glow lichen. There we go. Okay, that should provide everything. It's getting dark again, and I just prefer building with daylight, so we're just going to quickly sleep. You're starting a new job on Thursday. Let's go. I hope it goes super well. Good luck. That is very exciting. Okay, I do like the brown glasses, so I'm going to just add, let's start with that first. The bee, it's a plushie. Do you like it? I thought it looked cute. Okay, let's add some over here as well. We also need doors, I just realized. Or at least one door. I was thinking maybe we can... I think I still have one iron door left. Maybe we can actually add, like, one iron door as if the other one has fallen out. Oop, I didn't mean to place it there. As if the other one no longer exists. Also, these stairs are somewhat dangerous. You're back. Welcome back, Rosalie. It's good to see you. How was your day? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And thank you for redeeming the Hi, I'm New. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. But I hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you so much, Rosalia. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so honored. It's so cool. When I got the email the other day, I was like, oh my goodness. Such a big honor. Just, I don't know. That's literally what it feels like. Actually, let's finish this building first. We started a new Minecraft mod pack called Craft of Exile. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. I hope you're having fun with it. As someone who does not like scary games, that sounds like my worst nightmare. I already think that Minecraft is a scary game. Also, yes, this is Java. Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's add some glass panes. Oh, I apparently already... Well, now that floor hold on has way too many. Why do you use flashback and not replay? Because flashback is the one they added into this mod pack. And that's the one that I started using when I started playing on Girlypop, and therefore I know how it works. I know flashback to be a bit more extensive than replay. Like I said, I can't compare it exactly because I've never used the other one. This is just the one that I started working with, and I love how it works. And I've actually heard from people that I've used both that this is more stable. But that's hearsay because I haven't used it myself. That's the very short explanation. So there's no really cool or elaborate explanation as to why I made a certain decision. Okay, let's see. But yeah, for me, it works really well. So I don't really see a reason as to why I would switch, considering I now know how this one works. Could have been. True, true. Also, Savannah, hi. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's add this one. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you for coming over. I see you were playing some Minecraft as well. What were you up to in Minecraft today? I would love to hear it. But thank you for deciding to come over and bring your friends. For anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we are building an abandoned city, or well, the start of it. We have the highway and the pavements in, but I just started the buildings yesterday. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Can we also get a shout out for Awkward Hero, please? For anyone hanging out here, if you're looking for a wonderful new friend to follow, please make sure to go check out Awkward Hero. But thank you for that raid. I do really appreciate it. I'm considering recording the build of the base for your parents, so you wondered. That makes sense. I would suggest just watching like a YouTube video on a comparison. There's probably people who've made comparison videos between the two that can give you like a bit more of a specific answer as to why one would be better than the other. Whee! Oh, I hope that I could fly a little bit further. Also, Awkward Hero, welcome in. I hope you're having such a good day. Thank you so much again for the raid. Okay, so I'm going to just place one door here. So it looks like there's just one door of the building left. And I actually like that because iron doors you cannot open. Like you need a pressure plate to open them. But that's perfect because if there's only one door, it's not really in the way. Then we were going to test the glow lichen, which honestly could be very nice as well because glow lichen obviously... Oh, I cannot add glow lichen on glass. I mean, not on the glass panes at least. Oh shit, shouldn't have done that way. We can still use it to light up the build if we take away the torches. If we use a combination of... Because right now, yeah, this is definitely... There we go. Let me get my bone meal. Oh, I did not mean to... Oh shit, I have shears and I was like using that. I was like, that doesn't work. I love the work you've all been doing with this season. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very excited for what we've been doing this season. I've been having such a good time. Wait, that is 0. I did not know mobs could spawn even though there's a glass pane there. I do like the idea of actually having that be a light source because then we for sure have enough light here. There we go. And then get some glow lichen here on the wall. Okay, and then we still need a light source. Let's go here. There we go. I like how this corner is now also really dark. Even though there is technically enough light there. I think that's pretty cool. So let's take away... I just realized we technically don't even need a light source here because it's slabs. I think they can. There is a number here. So unspawnable blocks don't have a number. So I think they might be able to spawn here, actually. I mean, I'll probably still add glowberries, but then I'll just add them without glowberries. Just like to have a bit more of an overgrown look. Is there... I wonder if we have enough light. If I take away the torches here, if there will still be enough light on the stairs. Oh, it looks like it. That's good. That is good. That is good. Because then I don't even have to add glow like in there. So, hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let me quickly go here so I can say hello to all of you. I hope you're all doing so well. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? You were doing hardcore, right, today? How has it been going? I saw like a double-digit number next to your days. I was like, girl, you're not dying. I'm proud. But how was your stream? I hope you had such a lovely stream. Can we get the biggest shout out for Soph, please? For anyone hanging out here, Soph is one of the team captains on Girlypop and an absolutely marvelous creator. She is literally the loveliest. You guys will absolutely adore her too. So please go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Yes, there's a cat. I have 2 cats. And one is just chilling here. Also, thank you all so much for all those follows. I appreciate it. There's so many of you. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so, so much for being here. Hold on. Let me scroll. Let me make sure that I don't miss your message. We had a great time. Hardcore went so well. I'm so proud. We're almost to 300 days. Let's go. That deserves an applause. That is impressive. I don't do hardcore. So I'm always really, 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 really impressed with people that do. And getting to 300 days is that's definitely a milestone. But thank you so much for bringing your friends over. I appreciate it a ton. I actually have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams to my community that I would love to share with you guys. In the meantime, that will allow me to take a sip of my drink and catch my breath. I see that so many of you also are cheering me on for the build. I'm going to show you guys what we've been building. We're working on Girlypop today, and I'm very excited. But in the meantime, if any one of you needs to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. You're super welcome to hang around, but also no pressure. I know you probably just watched the long stream or did a long stream, especially you, Soph. So if you need to go practice some self-care, yes, I was just about to say, go do your lurk things, go do your post-stream things, but thank you so, so much for sharing your community. I'll take my best care of them, I promise. A pinky promise. But yes, let me properly introduce myself in my raid video, and then I'm going to show you guys what we're building today. But I'll be right back. Welcome in. My name is Rosanna, and online I go by Rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox and I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I'm a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my channel we do gaming. Wait. I leave my Sims unattended for 2 minutes. They are mother and daughter. They are mother and daughter. Co-working. We're gonna ace our work. We're gonna wrap up the day. We got this. I'm very proud of you for being here. And a sprinkle of IRL.
It's just me and my bestie hanging out, you know, chat. Me and my bestie.
I'm from the Netherlands, and I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Did you just try to eat the creeper? I'm neurospicy, chronically ill, and some days I seriously wonder if I should be allowed on the internet with a camera and microphone. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Let me tell you, lube does wonders. It's like more slippery than soap. And yes, I have actually used it. I have been to that point. I love to use my platform to raise money for charity, and my community is champion of coming up with silly incentives and goals.
I'm a lemon! Wow! I'm gonna find a spot that's not too dusty. Ew, that one's even saltier. I'll feed you mayo. Chat, don't worry.
I never realized that you don't chew on mayo.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, a space where everyone is unique and yet we grow and thrive together. And you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch, take a sip, and take some time away from the screen. Because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much again, everyone, for being here. Let me show you what we're working on. For anyone from SoFstream, you might be familiar with a cheeky little SMP called Girlypop. And I am on Team Honey. So technically, I'm Soph's rival. But it's all friendly, you know? It's like friendly rivalry, a little bit. But also, we want to win. So I'm working really hard on the build that we're doing. The game world that our team picked is The Last of Us. And I tried to walk through a window. I'm currently working on a city. And I just did 2 big buildings. And now this one is pretty detailed. Now I'm trying to detail that one. I just realized, did I not put any windows on the top floor, or can I just not see them? I just forgot that. Did I run out of windows? No, I still have windows. I gotta go fix that. But yeah, we're making sure that the build is safe. That there's nothing spawning in there. So I was just trying to light it up a little bit, but still keep it a little bit eerie because it's supposed to be abandoned. So I'm trying to work with light sources that naturally occur rather than trying to add torches or actual lights. For anyone who's played The Last of Us or seen The Last of Us, this is inspired by the scene from Salt Lake City when Joel and Ellie arrive in the city and they are standing on top of a building. This is the building. And they see a very overgrown meadow that has giraffes in it. That's basically the inspiration that I'm using. And I'm going to do all of like the colored blocks are going to be buildings. And then the idea is that there is a big highway around it. And then my neighbor, Miner Mom, is making a gas station. And behind that, Darling is making the aquarium. And then over here, Zombie is building a neighborhood. Over here, Bobby Mack is making the house from Frank and Bill. And then together, Amber and a bunch of other Girlypops on Team Honey are going to connect it all with a subway system. So that's the idea. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of this build. I am definitely going out of my comfort zone. I generally am someone who builds a bit more like whimsical, a bit more cottagecore. So building in a bit more like of a modern city style, and then especially it looking abandoned, is new for me. But I'm having such a good time with it. It's been really fun to try and like challenge myself to do something new and to just, I don't know. Oh, I can't add that. I didn't think that through. Well, then we're just going to work with glow lichen, I think. That's better. But it's been a really fun challenge. And also, I have definitely challenged myself this season to get building materials that I normally don't usually get, like the lampposts here that are made with end rods. Actually, this season of Girlypop was my very first time going into the end dimension. I had never done that before because that place scares the living crap out of me. I finally went there together with all the other Girlypops to fight the Ender Dragon. And now that I've been there, I was actually daring enough. What's with the numbers? Oh, that's an overlay that I turned on. That's the light level. We need to make sure that we don't have any zeros anywhere, because if we have a 0, that means that mobs can spawn there. And that technically means that creepers can spawn here. And obviously we don't want that. Because if a creeper can spawn here, that means that a creeper can blow up the build. And that's not what we want. Like here, bad. We don't want that. Glow lichen is the best light source in the game, because as you can see, you can barely see it. Look, it's just a little plant. But it has like a light level 7, so adding it in different places is perfect. Okay, let me actually focus and try to finish one building before I move on to the next. Because otherwise I get confused about what I've already done. Yeah, creepers are bad. Exactly. We were talking about this the other day, though. I think creepers are misunderstood creatures, and I really wish that there was like, you know how we now have happy ghasts? I think it would be so cool if we could have happy creepers, but like it would have to be like some sort of thing, like an action that you have to do. Just like getting a gasling is a bit dangerous because you have to go into a soul sand valley and grab it. I like the idea of what if I need bone meal actually. What if you could soothe a creeper? So like, obviously, you would have to, there's like a risk. It could go wrong. And like if it goes wrong, it still explodes. But the idea that you could soothe it and that you could like, I don't know, have a happy creeper? I don't know how else to explain it, but I think that could be so cute. I like that idea. Same with Enderman. Someone yesterday said, wouldn't it be fun if all the Endermen in the world actually became friendly mobs if you free the end. Like if you slay the Ender Dragon, that at that point in time, all the Endermen will actually become at least no longer hostile. I like that idea. Exactly. They're just like little anxious beings. I think they just need to be loved. Okay, I definitely need to bone meal that so that I have some more for later. Because we definitely need more glow lichen. But I think now I actually managed to remove... Okay, we definitely have an issue here now. Okay, bone mealing it again, so... I have some more. There we go. It's a bit of a tedious task to do this, to be honest. But it is definitely worth it. Oh, shit. Every single time I have the torch. There we go. But as you can see there... Hi, Firecutes. Welcome in. It's good to see you. There's a mod that can give happy creepers and they are colored and textured. Wait, really? That's actually kind of cute. That is actually kind of cute. Okay, so I think this building now has no red anymore. Also, Espacito, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Also for everyone, if you're still here from SoFstream, do you also play Minecraft? Or are you just someone who enjoys like watching Minecraft content? Which, by the way, also super valid. I used to only watch Minecraft content, but I'm always curious if people also play themselves. Yes, you do. Nice. Do you prefer to play on like peaceful, hardcore even? You play as well. Nice. Can they not spawn on different floors? Oh, they can, but they cannot spawn here because these are slabs. Currently playing. Nice. Let's go. I'm eating, sleeping, and living Minecraft. See, that's the only way. That's the only way. You do play as well. Morgan, also welcome into everyone who's just joining in chat. I hope you're all doing amazing. Nice. But okay, so we have a lot of Minecraft people. Love to hear it. Been practicing with hardcore lately. Brave. Again, I have mad respect for people that do hardcore. I'm too much of a baby for it. Also, hi Nexus, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Chronic Minecraft player. I like that description. Currently using So's mod pack for a hardcore world. 130 day-ish. Nice. It is so fun to have like long-term playthroughs. Whether you're doing hardcore or like forever world kind of style. Survival, I'm too attached to my world to find hardcore enjoyable. Very, very valid. That is so real. To be fair, I think I have the same. It's not just the fear of dying, but it's also the fear of like losing my world. That just, I don't know. I'd be too scared. I heard part of the explanation but got distracted with, oh, the numbers are the light levels. So it's like a little overlay. Normally when you press F3, you can actually point at a block and then you can see the light level. I actually don't even know where. Hold on. I need to actually read this. I never read my F3. Somewhere here, you can normally check the light level per block, but obviously that would take forever. So there's people who made a mod that allows you to just see the light level on blocks like this. If there is a 0, it means that mobs can spawn. So for example, over there, there's no light. And it is actually very useful to have this mod right now because I am currently trying to make this build look like as abandoned as possible. But obviously, part of that is that I, if possible, don't want to use any torches or something like that because that would make it look less abandoned. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, these are slabs. So these are blocks that mobs cannot spawn on. So then the light level doesn't matter because they cannot spawn on there anyways. I missed a block there. Oh, that's frustrating. That is true. You can back up your hardcore world. But then I always wonder, like, isn't the point of hardcore that you can lose it? Because if you just back it up, then why not just play normal? Genuine question. Like that's not like a judgmental question. I'm just genuinely curious. I can still imagine that people still enjoy the fun of hardcore because it's like an added challenge or something. I'm just wondering if that's actually what like people think. Yeah, the numbers are the light levels. So I'm adding glow lichen right now. This silly stuff, because glow lichen has light level 7, so it's like a very natural light source. And I'm trying to make sure that there's no zeros because again, zeros can spawn mobs, and we don't want that. So yeah, that's the idea. But I'm trying to make it look like, oh shit, I didn't mean shit. Go there. And then I meant to snip it. There we go. But yeah, I can turn them off. So some of the blocks, like where you can see a number, basically we need to make sure there's no red. And then once we've done that, we know that the building is spawn proof, which means that there can no longer be any mob spawning. I need to make sure that I don't run out of glow lichen, actually. Ro, don't do that. That's dumb. That was dumb too. I need to not hold torches when I try to do this, actually. Because I literally keep messing up the glow lichen. Okay, now I have 5 again. There we go. I just place 1 over there. See, that fixes all the blocks around it. Did I actually... Ooh, there's... I don't think they can spawn here, though, because there is a railing there. I took away... No, there's still a torch here. Now we have a 0 over here. There we go. We have a 0 over there. So that means that we're gonna go like that. That is true. If mob spawn, it does go alongside with the apocalypse. The downside is that they can blow up my builds if it's a creeper. And I don't want that because I worked really hard on this. I don't want to lose my progress. Okay, hold on. Where I was just about to say, where did that glow lichen go? I think around that corner too. Yeah. So now I have 7 again. Did it go on the outside? No. I just lost a glow lichen. That's fine. You can go there. You can go there. That changes all of those. And then we can do one of these here. There we go. Oh, we have a 0 here too. Perfect. I like it. I think this is starting to look really cool without having any torches. This level already didn't have any torches, but there's no 0 light level. Interesting. This is where I forgot any of the glasses. I think if I add the tinted glass, that might actually take away some of the light. I'm not sure, though. I don't think it changes the light levels. Did I have windows on the floor below? No, this is another level where I just forgot to do it. Oh, that was where the glow lichen was. Oh, well. I'll add glow lichen there. That fixes it. Also, we're working with brown glass because it makes it look like the glass is really dirty. I love glowberries, me too. I think they're one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft. Also, Little Chubby, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. I ran out of glass just now, and I still have 1 floor, so I might have to go get more glass later. Let's get out the torches here, and then I think this is the last floor, so then we can also start adding the leaves. Okay, we definitely need this here. That can go there. That can go there. This can go here. That fixes all of those. Perfect. Okay, there's one more over here. We can actually have a glowberry vine in the window. That would be kind of cool. Just needs to be too tall then, I think. How do I... There we go. Actually, well, I don't know. I think this should work. There we go. And then it cannot grow any further, so we don't have to snip it. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Ooh, shop sale. I don't know why that alert is moved in such a weird corner, but also these still haven't oxidized, so I cannot actually fix that. How did I miss these before? Sometimes I really wonder what I'm doing with my brain. Not much, apparently. Okay, there's no red over here. What's on your sweater? It's Monica from Friends that says, I know. I got this like 10 years ago at this point. Hi, fellow Dutchie. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I used to, well, I'm still a big Friends fan, but not as much as I used to be. Oh crap. I need glow lichen and okay. We are gonna have to get, what was I saying earlier? Glow lichen, bone meal. There was something else. I don't think I have glow lichen anymore. I just need glass. Thank you. I was like, I needed something, but I forgot. Thank you guys. I thought I had more. I think this is enough for now, though. I think we can get quite far with this. Bone meal. And then we're gonna... Oh, I do actually like seeing the glowberries through the windows. I think it looks pretty cool. Yes, I know my hydrate is out of stock. You can only redeem it every 30 minutes. Because it got to a point where people were hydrating me so much that I was getting nauseous from all the hydrates. So I decided to limit it to once every 30 minutes. Okay, that's where I need to get... Where do I have glow lichen? Somewhere. No? Come on. I know I added glow lichen to like multiple... Here. It's like, I know it's here. There we go. I got 2 again. But yeah, it's a good reminder for chat still. If you're hanging out here, don't forget to hydrate. I'm actually kind of thirsty, so I'll hydrate too. Okay, perfect. I was gonna do... Oh, I keep... I was already wondering how this was lit up. I was like, how does that work? This is actually a perfect place to bone meal it. And get some more. Oh, that's how those were also lit up. See, this is the thing. You can like remove one torch and then realize, oh shit, that was actually... where do you find glow lichen? In a cave. Usually you find it in caves. And then in the cave, you can use shears to actually get it. And once you have like one piece, from there, you should just be able to bone meal it. And then you can keep getting more. Also, Jason, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the numbers are light levels. I'm just going to bone meal it again so that I have 3 pieces again. Okay, that torch actually was lighting up quite a lot. And you can't see the light levels on these ones because they're like slabs, so mobs cannot spawn on them. See? That torch was doing the Lord's work. Holy shit, that was 1 torch. And it was literally lighting up so much. Okay, I think now I actually did get everything. I don't see any red up here. Oh, this shit is taking forever. I was genuinely not thinking that this little task of making sure that it was spawn proof would take this much time. But I'm happy we're doing it. Okay. Okay, I think we actually got everything. Kinda looks like you're in a computer. True. It kinda does. It kinda does. Okay, I still needed to add some glass panes to the top floor. I'm always so jealous of your perfect pronunciation. It's definitely practice. I can promise you, my English did not sound like this when I started. It comes with time and a lot of practice, and also hanging out with a lot of other English speakers. You know what I don't understand? So technically it says that those are all red, but there's like a fence on it. So I don't think anyone can spawn there. So I can turn the light levels off now. I do see that up here, we can actually go... Oh, it's hard to see against the sunlight. We can fix these because these have actually oxidized to a degree that I can fix them. So we need the second oxidation state, because that blends in the best with the iron. Then it just looks like rusted iron instead of copper. Okay, I think I got all of them on this building. Oh, I'm glad I made that jump. I think this goes to show that detailing is definitely the most time-consuming task. Because if you consider that yesterday we basically built that entire second tower in one stream, and we are still working on the details right now. It's wild how much time that takes. Okay, I literally... Ah! Come on, come on, come on. You can make it. Oof. That was a close call. Okay, let's get the ironwood leaves. Let's go, Lil Chubby. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the palm tree roll. Let's go, let's go. Oops. Well, we're going to have to get that later. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And thank you for the compliment as well. I appreciate that a lot. So I've definitely worked... I almost fell. I've definitely worked a lot on this build. And I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's just the fact that I know that we have time pressure to finish this build. That's a little bit scary, but I think we'll get there. For anyone who doesn't know, this is part of an SMP that is a building competition, and the SMP closes on the 31st of January. Thank you for setting it up, Esther. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The benefits of redeeming Palm Tree, basically bragging rights. Very simply put, Palm Tree is a cosmetic role in the Discord, so you'll get the palm tree next to your name will turn green. Next to that, if you want to save up for the role that has the most benefits, which is the rose role, if you get the rose role, you get access to a hidden channel in the Discord where I share like behind the scenes, sneak peeks. I ask the roses for input on my content sometimes. But to get to rose, you need palm tree and coconut first, so they stack. So it's like one of those things where, like, you have to start with palm tree. You can start small, and if you want, you can stop there. There's no need to go beyond. But if you wanted to, you could. Who won the shell challenge? I think it was Kay who won 3rd place. I won 2nd place, and I think Sid won 1st place. Let's go, Nexus. Let's go. Let's go. Another palm tree. Very slay. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the floor below, I think, to... Ah! Dang it. I was hoping that I could make that fall, but let's go, Donut. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Look at you. All of you redeeming the palm tree roll. Esther's going to be busy for the rest of the stream. Donut? What? Yo! That's that. What? Let's freaking go. Now, see, chat, that is what we call flexing. Oh, and this is what we call falling. Thank you for setting them up, Lucira. Thank you, thank you. And Donut, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem all those rolls in one go. That is wilding. Now, see? What? Hi, Thomas. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Where was I adding leaves on that side? Hold on. I want to go around the corner here. Can I? Yes, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I want to work my way to that bridge. Hold on. I'll go pick that up later, but I basically want to go like this. So that it goes all the way around. I want to see what that looks like on the outside as well. So I do feel like I have gone like in quite a swirly circle, and that might not look good from the outside now. Pretend that I didn't fall off. I like that, but we definitely need more leaves on the bottom of the build as well. Right now, that's way too empty. Hold on. Hello. There we go. I can just like go like that. And then I want to go inside and that is the second floor. Yeah. Also this build currently, like that tower doesn't have any leaves on the back of the build, so I'm gonna have to fix that too. Is there a command to see if I'm still in lurk mode? I mean, not really, because lurk mode technically isn't really a thing. As in, when you type !lurk in chat, it doesn't actually activate anything. It's just an informative command to let me know that you are lurking. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But it doesn't actually activate anything. So the only reason to use it is to tell the streamer or the chat that you are no longer going to be chatting. So it's just informative. But you can always unlurk if you want to like make clear that you are coming out of lurk. And otherwise, if you've chatted a little bit but you want to go back into lurk, you can just go back into lurk. There is I feel like saying that you go into lurk mode it's mostly for people that want to feel, how do you say this, like have more clarity on the fact that they won't be chatting anymore. It's just like a little bit of expectation management, and some people like that, some people don't really care about it. So it's very much a personal preference, I think. Okay, I do think that now yeah, that looks way better. It definitely needed to have some more overgrownness. I also think we need to have some overgrownness almost like coming out of the hole there. Maybe we can have it go like inside here and then it... Yes, I like that idea. I didn't even fully explain my idea, but I like it, so we're gonna execute it. I will have to go to... Thank you so much, Ellie. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited with how this is turning out. It's just taking quite long, which is unfortunate because I don't have that much time. So I'm really desperately trying to get through this build here. No, that would block the stairs. That's kind of annoying. We can have it go outside here too, because I kind of need more leaves on this side of the building anyways. Hold on. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, now I can drop. There we go. And then can go back inside there. Oh. Now that I have windows, that must it was quite a lot of blocks, yeah. And the thing is, I'm not even done because well, I've also done all the pathways. I've also done the entire highway that goes all the way around through that mountain. I've also done all the moss in the middle and the thing, but all of the colored blocks still need to be buildings too. So I have done quite some gathering of materials for sure. Okay, so it goes inside over here, and then it actually comes back inside over here, which is perfect because that's what I wanted. Because I wanted to actually have it go all the way around the ceiling here. And then I want to have it come back outside, I think, over here. There we go. And then on the outside, we're going to have to link that up again. The last I saw was when you finished the highway. So I'm like, wow, so much amazing work has been done since. Thank you. I worked really hard over the weekend. And I will continue to work tomorrow and over the coming weekend as well. Because I'm really trying to get as much done as I can. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to scaffold up a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, now I can access it. There we go. I think maybe because then it ends like sort of behind a tree. Aw, thank you, Nexus. I really appreciate that. That's such an honor to be part of your routine like that. Yeah, I like that. I think, honestly, maybe this building, we should call it done. It is overgrown. It is lit up. The only thing I need to do is I need to keep an eye on the copper. Because at the top of the build, everything is now actually waxed. That is waxed, but the big hole on the side of the building is not waxed yet. So I have to just, at one point, go in and fix that. Like the big hole over there right now, all of the copper. Oh, actually, one of them has oxidized, but a lot of it is still bright orange. So I really like how this looks. Let's do one final check, basically, from the other side. Let's see if I... Ooh, that was a soft land. Yeah, it looks good on this side, too. I'm actually not mad that it's a little less overgrown on this side. For the main reason that, at least from my perspective, you're gonna see the build mostly from that viewpoint. That's like the main viewpoint of this of like my little scenery. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. The leaves look like iron wool. I agree. The silver maple leaves are kind of cool. I like them. Also, this is Zombie's Watchtower, which I also this is here. You can really well see what happens if you add vines. I'm a little bit worried, Hollow. A little bit worried. Not super worried, as in, like, I still have faith that I can do it, but I'm a little bit worried because I still know that I have to lock in quite intensely to get it done. So I see I still believe that I can. Yes, the green fireflies that grow in that area in the back are so cool. It's that specific biome that has it. Okay. So now that those 2 towers are done, I have to decide what I want to build next. And I was actually thinking it could be kind of cool to have 2 smaller towers in these 2 color palettes sitting next to each other. And we actually have a perfect spot for it over here. And then the idea that I like here is these are definitely a lot smaller. I think I want these to be like 3 stories high. That build is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories high. I think I want this to be 3. Thank you, Carvo. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for saying that. I'm happy that people are liking what I'm doing. I just realized now that I have honey, this part desperately needs doing as well. It's like the last little part of the highway that I haven't fully done yet. Because I didn't have any honey, so I was waiting to go get more honey. I'm trying to do this a bit at random. There we go. Did I get all of them? No, I did not. There we go. Okay, so now that is truly done. So now I only need a little bit more honey or I keep saying honey. Sorry, beeswax. Also, hi Poodle, welcome in. But I think I'm actually gonna do. Or do I want to do... I might actually want to do that building over here. Because I like the idea of the buildings actually... These are obviously 2 separate towers. I was thinking maybe the build that I'm going to do now can be like a taller house. So maybe like 3 or 4 stories. And then there can be like one next to it that's maybe like 2 stories. Yeah, I might actually go do that. So let me go grab the color palettes. And I think I want the smaller building to be the darker brown. And I want the bigger building to be this one. Let me clean out my inventory first. I will keep the color palettes here for now. Because I potentially might want to do another stone one later. So I'll just keep these building materials in here. I think that's fine. Building materials, not building tools, row. Let me just clean out my inventory. That's not the right chest. I need that one to go there. Bone meal can go there. I can hold my torches again because I no longer accidentally place them all the time. The shears can go there. Nope. That can go there. There we go. Okay, let's see. I need to turn a bunch of these into the bricks, actually. Why does The Sims have to be so Sims? I mean, you understand perfectly what I mean with that. Okay, that's a bunch of the stones. Then I need just a regular packed mud. The brown mushroom blocks. The dripstone blocks. Don't have that many dripstone blocks, actually, but that could just be a good, like, weathered block. I could actually, instead of doing the dripstone as a full texture block, I can actually build it and then maybe have like one side of the build we can do like a strip where it's like turned into dripstone blocks, and then we could even have the dripstone like a corner where the dripstones are like points out into areas, almost as if that part of the building like deteriorated and now there's like dripstone actually coming from it. We can also use the mud brick wall to do something that, like, I have a vision, it's just difficult to explain. But promise, I have a vision. I actually want this building to have a little indent. You know what could be cool? No, I think I'm gonna change something. Hold on. I don't want this building. I want the building next to it to have a little indent. Also, Anna, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. Damn. Let's freaking go. Let's see. What is kind of like the middle? No, I think it's more like this one. Also, I know that I'm keeping the orange wool for now, just because I'm trying to like lay out the bases of the build before I remove the wool. Otherwise, I lose sight of what or like where I was aiming to build this. Although this one literally connects to the street and goes all the way to the back, so it's fine. It is fine. Need to get rid of those flowers before I accidentally place blocks on top of it. Okay, now I can start removing this, I think. I know that I should have kept my shears, but the fact that multiple people are on 65 proves that Twitch messed up at one point. Not necessarily. Because Twitch just rolled out the feature not to everyone on the same day. Which is not necessarily a mess up. I mean, it makes sense that you don't roll out the feature on the same day to everyone. There's like millions of Twitch users. So they probably just rolled it out in batches. I don't necessarily think that that is messing up. I think they did that on purpose. It is confusing because that means that not everyone has the same streak even though they might have not lost it. It's just everyone got access to it at a different point in time. Just like us streamers, ironically enough. So it depends. If you were part of the beta group, you could have had it for 2 years already. Like a friend of mine, Amber, she's had streaks for like 1.5 years at this point. Most people got it in like the last 75 days, I believe. I think there's people here with like a 75 stream streak. Or at least getting close to 75 stream streak. Also, I knew that. I was like, something... Hold on. I removed a torch here, and I knew... Yeah, now we're good. 73, yeah. So... Interesting. Zombie is actually sleeping. I feel like usually she stays awake at night. I'm not complaining. It's very nice for me that I don't have to go sleep. Isn't that vampires instead of zombies? I see what you did there. Also, I'm just placing this wall. I'm not even entirely sure I like this color palette yet, but I'm just kind of committing because if I do like a small sample and then I don't commit to actually placing it, I don't think I'll be able to see whether I properly like it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just kind of need to go for it. I think I do like it though. She probably needs the light to build, but usually she builds in the dark. She's just fine. I do like it. I think that's going to work out for my idea. Like, obviously, this right now looks a bit weird. But I think if we add a dripstone on one side to make that side look weathered, almost like the wind was always hitting one side of the build. And then I'm going to add like a darker brown build next to it that's going to be indented. So this is going to be the taller one of the two. But as you can see, this build is already a lot smaller than the towers over there, which I think is a good call. Because those buildings were definitely really big. And I also like the idea of this maybe being like a small residential house with like a shop underneath or something. So we can maybe like try on the outside to add like an aircon unit or maybe something that makes it look a little bit more decorated. Obviously, that's supposed to be like a big office building or something. But I like the idea of doing like a good mix of buildings in the city as well. Because I think we're going to need that. I like the sound of placing the mud bricks. It's a very satisfying sound. It's just such a simple sound. I wonder how they were. I've seen like little episodes of how they record sounds in Minecraft, but it's so satisfying to listen to. The sound design of Minecraft is truly an art on its own, and it makes me happy to consider that people do that for a living. Also, I remember, this is a very random story, but I just had to think of it as I was building this. When I started watching Minecraft content, I remember I saw people do this, like build in layers. I remember I saw people like start at the bottom, then sort of spiral their way up. And I was always like, I mean, obviously now I'm literally just doing a square, but those people would like lay out the first layer on the floor and then build it up. That is just by far the most efficient way to build in Minecraft. But I remember seeing that for the first time and thinking, how do people do that? Like, it did not make sense in my brain. I just couldn't for the life of me figure out how they had the like visual insight to figure out how that needed to work. And especially texturing this way, like trying to add like the layers and stuff. I was like, I just do not understand. But ironically enough, the more you build in Minecraft, the more you get annoyed by not doing it this way. Because having to climb up onto scaffolding every single time becomes really piss annoying. So you kind of force yourself to start building this way because it saves so much time. But I don't know. It's funny to me to think that now that I do this a lot more than I did before, that there was a time where I genuinely couldn't understand how people did this. Yeah. The Sims brain in me was very much like, why would I? But now I'm like, duh, of course. Like, it makes so much sense to me. Just 3D printers. Yep. Wait, why did you add that as a quote, Hollow? Did you mean to add that as a quote? I just think it's funny. Okay. I was like, why did you add that? I was confused. I wasn't sure if you meant to add that. You also think it's funny? A 607. Oh, I see. Is it because of the 67? Is it because of the 67? I can never escape this, can I? It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. You weren't aware of the 6-7? Then why is it funny? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing something. What's the 6-7? It's a Gen Z meme. And Amber once made me a birthday song with 6-7 in it, and it was the worst birthday song of my life. Don't tell Amber that. Well, she knows. I mean, I literally told her to her face. If you use quote command and the same dang Siri message you see every stream shows up. Oh, okay. I know 6-7 makes me feel very boomer as well. I totally feel that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not even Gen Z. It's technically Gen Alpha, which I think is like, it makes me feel even older. It makes me feel even older. Yeah, I always forget that now after Gen Z, we already have a new generation. Sometimes that like messes with my brain. Again, passage of time messes with my brain, man. Is like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Also, Zoran, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Um, also, please don't spam. I know we're talking about it, but there's like no need to put it in chat like in 3 different versions in 1 minute, especially considering you just joined. You know, like keep it a bit chill. Okay, hold on. I'm running out of these blocks so fast. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, can we ban, please? Sorry, I have 0 patience, especially in the Minecraft category. Like, how often do you want to show that you're a child? Which means that you're ignoring the rules of the channel. So I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Hollow. It's wild to me that there's like kids on this platform sometimes. I know, Nexus. I know. So I have a sister who's 10 years younger than me, and she's like an adult. Like, what do you mean you're an adult? You're my baby sister. Sorry. Brilliantly brutal. Hey, I mean, they couldn't even hear it. I already banned them. Give us the you want my crunching ASMR? I'm eating like an extremely crunchy cookie. Also, I don't know if Minecraft is aimed towards kids, to be honest. Like, I genuinely wonder if the target audience of Minecraft is kids. I would love to ask them this question. Like, if I ever had the opportunity to speak to the studio, like to speak to Mojang and the developers, I would love to hear. Yeah, good shout. No H chat, sorry. Are too good for the crunch. I can see that it's picking up some of the crunch, but it's probably being canceled out by the fact that there's music playing and stuff. But that's good. So I don't want to be crunching in your ears. You can forward a message to them. Oh my god. Yeah, totally. I mean, I could probably, if I really wanted to reach out, ask for contact from some of my friends as well, but I'm just like curious. Like what their vision is. Like who they because obviously every single company has like a target audience in mind, right? And I'm just truly curious if Minecraft had like obviously they will have kids as part of their target audience because there's just so many kids playing Minecraft. I don't think it's possible to fully exclude them. But I'm just genuinely wondering like if they are thinking about their audience. If I look like at their press releases and stuff, I actually wonder whether it's fully their target audience. That is true. A big part of the marketing team. But at the same time, if I look at the merchandise that I bought last week, that's also Minecraft merch, which is absolutely not tailored towards kids. Just simply by looking at the price, but also when I look at the I don't know, like the style of items and stuff like that. I do feel like they are realizing that a big part of their audience at this point, at least, maybe earlier on it wasn't, but at this point, at least, I think a really big part of the audience is, oh my God. Sorry, I just realized that we had a little mob spawner that I just created. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have some good sleeps. Okay, let me see. I need to see how many floors this is. Hold on. 1, 2. I think actually this is already, I think I want to do one more floor above this. Also, hi Timbo, welcome in. Yeah, they have a very wide range of audience at this point, for sure. Oh, that's not the right chest. What kind of floor does one add? You can make slabs. I might as well just go for mud slabs, actually. I don't think you can put this in here, can you? No. Let's actually just make, hold on, nope. A bunch of mud bricks. There we go. Bunch of mud slabs. You grew up playing the freaking beta. Wow, I said that so weird. I said beta like meta. Okay, my brain just confused myself. Ew. I hated the way I said that. Noah! Hello? Hello, hello. Also, hi, Pada. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Noah, how was your stream? I hope you had the best time. Thank you so much for coming over and deciding to bring your community over here. I really, really, really do appreciate that. How was your stream? I hope you had the best time. What were you up to today? Oh, you were playing Pokemon. Of course. I should have known this. Why did I not know that? How did the Pokemons go? Thank you for deciding to come over. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns, and on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL, and today we are building in Minecraft. I'm currently working on a big build that is inspired by The Last of Us. It's a big cityscape, and I'm trying to work on a brand new building. We literally just finished one of our buildings today. We finished that. Look. I tried out a deck with a silly sushi fish Pokemon. No joke. And it was actually really good. No joke. Let's go. I love that for you. It's Tatsugiri. I don't think I know that Pokemon specifically. Also, thank you for that shout out. For anyone hanging out here, if you're looking to follow the most wonderful human ever, please go drop your bum on the follow button over now. Sure, that's floating above chat right now. Noah plays a lot of Pokemon, knows literally everything about Pokemon, and is just a really cool human. He looked really goofy. Wait, I'm actually curious. Oh yeah, he does look really goofy. Oh my god, he's so cute. I like him. Look, chat. He's actually really cute. He's actually really cute. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, you know, the self-care stuff, please make sure to do so. But you're obviously super welcome to hang out here. I'm currently, like I said, trying to work on our next building in the city. And I might actually just add a slab. Because then we still have, it's just a, do I like that? No. I hate how low that window is. I feel like I actually want to go like this. But then if I want to add 3 stories, I'm gonna have to go quite high still. Again, placing mud bricks, very satisfying. Oop. Yes, good luck with physiotherapy. I hope it goes super well. I hope it goes so well. Because that deck was hella hard to play. Yes, of course, of course. Thank you so much for coming over here again. I appreciate that a ton. Also, okay, we still have time. We still have time. I was like, what time is it actually? Completely unaware. Okay, we need to add some torches. I think this building might actually only have windows at the back and the front. If it's like a little bit more of a residential building, I think that makes sense. Yeah, and then it can have windows here too. Oop. And this one we can maybe like give shutters or something. Oh. I added that floor a bit too low. I can add this over there. Then the windows on the downstairs floor are just a little bit smaller. I think that's okay. Oh, yeah. Physiotherapy, especially when starting, is very intense. Oh, thank you, Esther. I literally was wondering about the uptime as you did that command. Damn. You're reading my mind. Reading my freaking mind. Okay. Yeah, I do think that's gonna look good. If we add like window shutters and I don't know. I think we can decorate this cutely. I have a good idea. And then I like how the building next to it will have like a little bit of an indent, which I think is going to create some depth, which we definitely need. Okay, but let's see if we want to have windows here. Yeah, so we definitely need to do a couple more layers. So then I need to go get more blocks because I do not have enough blocks right now. But I will probably go for, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes longer or something today. Just because I feel like we're actually making some really good progress here. Like I genuinely feel like we're actually getting somewhere. So and this is not like a building. Oh my god. Brilliant quote. Love to see it. But yeah, I feel like we're making really good progress. And also I do have to make sure that like I have tomorrow I do have Pilates in the morning. So I don't want to go to bed too late at the same time. I also have my potato day tomorrow. And the only thing I have planned for tomorrow after Pilates is playing Minecraft. Obviously working on Girlypop, so it's gonna be work. I do have to do like a small amount of admin things, unfortunately, like update my finances and stuff, because I do that every Wednesday. But at the same time, I do feel like I also get to play a lot of Minecraft tomorrow. And then in the evening, I'm gonna go to the movies with Scott. We're gonna go out for dinner. We have a little date night. That's actually something that I'm really proud of. I know that we talked a little bit about this like earlier on a co-working stream, but my keyword for this year is balance. Something that I noticed last year was that I had like an amazing time, don't get me wrong. Like I loved everything I did last year. However, I prioritized work over a lot of things in my life. I prioritized work over my family. I prioritized work over my friendship. I prioritized work over my relationship in quite some occasions. And everyone understood. It wasn't like anyone blamed me or was saying that I was doing something wrong. But at the same time, something that I came to realize is that is okay. It's okay to sometimes put priorities. That's not a bad thing. It's just important that you also sometimes switch up those dials again and reshuffle the priorities. And I think something that has been noticeably important for me is that I refocus some of the energy that went into work back into family and friends, and you know, being available for people in my life. And the best part is that in the past month, I noticed a very clear like mindset shift for myself because I really wanted to do that. I have had so many like actual dates, not just like, oh, we're like hanging out together on the sofa kind of evenings, but like actual dates. We've been like doing things and I've met up with friends and I've seen my family and I have like my calendar is planned with seeing people and like meeting up with people, and I'm having dinner with my best friend on Thursday. I haven't talked to her like one-on-one in a while. It's like finally I have time for things again, and it's wild that all it took was just a conscious decision to like make time for it. So yeah, I'm excited. It feels good. And the weird thing is, I actually weirdly don't think I'm truly doing less work, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I don't feel like I'm actually producing less. I'm just not giving it as much headspace as I used to. And all of a sudden, I have a lot more headspace for other things. Also, Moonchild Beats, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so tomorrow, that's why I started this whole tangent. I have a date night. We're gonna go see. There's this new movie called Rental Family. We saw the trailer and we were like, that looks like such a wacky movie. We have to see it. It is about a guy who is in Japan, and he actually starts working as a rental person. Literally, you can rent him to spend time with like your family and stuff like that. And I am really curious about that movie. Like, I saw the trailer for it last year, and I've been curious about that film ever since. Oh, I hate how this doesn't perfectly line up. Hold on. Hold on. It was an S tier for you and your partner. Okay, that's really good to know. Now I'm even more excited. Now that you've said this, I'm like, yes, let's go. We saw the trailer last year, and I've been just really intrigued with the concept of the film ever since. And then we were originally supposed to have our little movie date last week. But then the film didn't launch until last week, Thursday. So we decided to move our little date night with a week so that we could go see this movie. Yes, Brendan Fraser is in it. Okay, I actually like that we have the stairs. Let me see if I can still go on the stairs over here. Yes, I can still go on here without running into issues. I actually need my shovel because obviously... Well, I'm saying obviously, maybe we can make this a wooden floor. I just realized I used slabs now, but actually that doesn't make a lot of sense if this is a residential building. I should probably use some wooden slabs. That would make it look a bit more homey, I think. Yeah, so let's go and get that. Nope, that's not the right block. Let's put that in there. There we go. If they get the chance. Okay, that's good. I'm really happy that you said that because now I'm even more excited. I'm really, really excited to go see that film. I'll give you guys a review as well. Once I've seen it, I'll give you guys a little review on stream. Although, to be fair, with that level of enthusiasm from Maddie, I have a feeling it's gonna be good. Oh wait, that's spruce. I don't have a lot of spruce, do I? Well, with 50, I will probably get quite far, but I'm wondering, I don't know if it's necessary. Probably there's funny moments. I think it's mostly a touching story based on the trailer. I feel like it's not necessarily coming of age. That's not really the right explanation, but it's funny how I was so focused on my color palette, I just literally forgot that you can make floors. Yeah, wholesome. I think that's a probably a good word for it. Okay, with 50, I could not even fill this floor. So I actually think I might have to go chop down a spruce tree. That's a big tree. Damn. At least I don't have any spruce wood over here. I have dark oak, like very little. Okay, do I have my warpstone on me? I do. Let's see if we have any in storage back home, and otherwise I'm gonna have to chop a tree. We do have spruce trees growing here, so that should be good. It's a very touching story, but they do an amazing job at adding comedic bits to it. Okay, nice. That's good. I feel like sometimes when you have stories that are like very touching or emotional, it can almost be, how do you say, like overwhelming because it only focuses on that. Oh, I have a bunch of spruce slabs, so that should be enough for now. I will probably still need spruce slabs for the details, though. But it's nice that there are some lighthearted moments in there as well to sort of, I don't know, make it bearable. Again, is not what I'm looking for, but I hope you understand what I mean. Making it bearable almost sounds like it's unbearable otherwise, which is not what I'm exactly trying to say. Okay, like I said, I have to take out this floor now. and change it for wood. I do think that's actually going to add to the build a lot. It's going to add like even just the slightest bit of contrast. I know, isn't it wild? But yeah, I think if you see this storage room, like the super girly poppy stuff, that's like the style that I'm way more comfortable with building. So this is definitely proving to be a challenge for me. Like it's definitely out of my comfort zone. Where did I add that? There, that was where the floor was. But at the same time, I'm having a really good time working so much out of my comfort zone.
This is looking so good right now.
Thanks. Oh my god, you did scare me a little bit this time around. I did not expect you to be here. But hi.
Hello. So basically, I finished the boutique.
Ooh, nice.
It's looking so cute.
Nice, nice. I don't think I have time to come check it out. I would love to, but
All good.
it's like towards the end of my stream, so I'm really trying to like wrap up some building here.
Okay.
But I might check it out
too
tomorrow.
Funny, honestly.
I'm very excited to check it out.
It has some player heads in it too.
Nice.
That we've collected throughout the season.
Nice. Okay. I will definitely like tomorrow.
Majority of people.
I'm gonna really. Oh,
yes. Like it's insane.
that is so.
We have soap set in there. Blink seeds.
Nice. Oh wait,
Who else?
Sofa's in the
Zesties.
shop. Let's go.
Sofa's in the shop.
Oh, that's so cool.
Zesty's in the shop too. 402.
I love this.
Then
Wait, if I didn't have this many levels or a lot of stuff on me, I would want my head there right now.
Wait, how many levels do you have right now?
Almost 50. And
Almost 50?
I don't even really
Oh,
need them
dang.
right now,
That's
but
crazy.
but still it's like
Yeah.
such a satisfying number.
Yeah, I'm 46 right now.
Ooh, nice. Nice, let's go.
Yeah.
That's also quite a lot.
Yep. Yeah, it really is.
But it's satisfying to see if you have a lot of levels, right?
Yeah,
just-
it really is. It really is.
Also I'm trying to think out loud what I still need. Oh yeah, I needed to go up and see if I need
so
to
cool in here.
Thank you. I'm changing out the floors. I realized that I used mud brick slabs, but I actually don't like it because it's too repetitive.
Oh. I'm picking them all up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can take
Yep.
some if you need them. I have so much mud in the in one of the
Really?
biomes. You
I
can
think
get
mud
the
is just like so easy to mine too.
Yeah, it really is. And normally
Yeah.
it's annoying to go get the packed mud because you also need to get a ton of wheat and stuff. But you can, in one of the biomes, you can just shovel it. It's just there.
Yeah,
So-
no, like literally, it's
so
so nice.
It's really nice. It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, actually.
But yeah. But I
Do
hope
you need
you're
wheat to usually make these?
yeah, if you
That's
wanna
interesting.
if you get like the mud from a swamp, it's usually like the grayish block.
Oh, okay.
And then you have the one here, the packed mud is basically just mud with wheat. And
Yeah.
then from the packed mud you can make the bricks.
Yeah. The patterns are looking so good too for the buildings too. Like all like the
Thank you.
detailing. Like it's crazy. My buildings like have like little to no detail. Like for the blocks.
I guess it really just depends on like how you we were literally just
Yeah.
talking about this, how you build. If you're a person who like first does the basic, like the structure and then adds the detail, I find myself like really struggling adding detail afterwards. So at this point
Yeah.
I just get like all the different blocks and then basically just go in circles.
Yeah. Oh, that is so fair, honestly.
So yeah, but I feel like you can definitely do both ways. It really just depends on what works best for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm having such a good time. Also doing
Me
like
too,
the
honestly.
the builds and stuff, everything. It's such a new challenge for me to get all of this done.
Yeah, like it really is.
But yeah, it's so fun. I'm
Oh,
having
wait,
a
are you
good
gonna
time.
make sidewalks all over here too, by the way?
You mean like on the other side of the highway?
Yeah.
Probably not, because that's where Amber's gonna build her metro station.
No. Okay, okay. Because like I
So,
was thinking about it, like potentially making sidewalks over by my area.
mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sold on the idea, but like I'll have to like see like after it's done, like
Yeah.
will sidewalks be like a good feature? Like I think if I do sidewalks, I think maybe using a combination of back mud and mud bricks might be good.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like I know that MCC Island, like they use that kind of like texturing
Mm-hmm.
for their like
It's.
pathways
I feel
for the
like
fishing biomes.
the mud is such a perfect pathway brick. I feel like I've seen so
Yeah,
many people use it, and it's so good for that.
yeah, and then like you have like mud bricks, mud stairs, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I technically have like the pathways or like the pavement over here, of course. That just goes
yeah,
into the city. But I think like anything outside of the highway border, I'm not really gonna touch just because I don't think I'll have the time for it. But
yeah,
I do think that Amber will probably add something in front of her metro station to sort of connect it.
yeah. Oh, wait, where's
So
the
yeah.
metro station gonna be, by the way? It's gonna be like over here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so she hasn't really picked the
Like over
exact
here?
location. I think she's just going to see what's most convenient, but we were actually
Yeah.
just kind of thinking right over here. Something like that.
Oh. Okay, okay.
So then the idea is also that you can come up out of the metro station and you can go straight into the city because the scaffolding tower is going to be the main viewpoint of my build.
Oh, so this is gonna be like the main like
Yeah.
tower.
Yeah, so this is going to be a building that has like a big opening into it, literally like inspired from a specific scene from the series. And
Oh,
then
that's awesome.
that's going to be like your main vengeance point.
Because like I've been seeing the scaffolding tower. Like,
Yeah.
wait, what is this scaffolding tower?
Why is it
for?
here?
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like, is it just like like do I just like do we just like stand on it?
I mean, it's just decoration for
view,
fun.
This is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's basically there to give myself like a little point to continuously check whether I like the line of sight that you're gonna see from like the main point of view that you're gonna have.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's the idea.
That's awesome.
Thanks. I'm trying to figure out if I want to add one more floor to my build. I don't know if it's high enough.
I think I would go for one more floor, honestly. Like I think like making it like I think it is better maybe like for like a city-ish. Like for a city
yeah.
build to make it a little bit bigger than you know.
I think so too, and I do have the materials to just do one more layer quite
Yeah.
easily. So, because I'm gonna add like a lower story next to it, but I think if I want to do the lower story 2 floors, then it's maybe nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
it
gonna
might
do
be
it.
like nice like having it be like, like the height of like the build like right now or something, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I'm gonna add another floor. Let's go. Is that correct? Hold on. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I blossom flowers. Wait, that's pretty over here.
Thanks.
I did not even consider that for the builds.
I was like, I love how they open up at night, so it gives the build some sort of like aliveness, so that when the times change, the build will also change a little bit with it.
Yeah. That's so pretty.
Thanks. Hold on. I'm gonna try to see.
Oh,
Do
this
I?
is looking so good through the pond.
It's funny when she walks away, I can't really hear her. I don't know if she's aware. Yeah, that lines up perfectly. Right? Yeah, that's good. Yapping at the pond. She's still here. Oh yeah.
The pond is so cute.
Thanks. I was just
I
wondering.
need to make like my like little thing like that. Like I have like a little like river over there.
Oh yeah, you were talking
And
about maybe doing
it's
like a little
bad.
waterfall.
Yeah. Like a little like pond area.
That'd be
Or, like, a
cute.
little, like, river. Yeah.
I like the idea. I would say go for it. Just do it.
Okay, okay.
I love making
be
ponds in
honest,
Minecraft. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know. It just adds some whimsy.
Yeah, it really does. I wonder too, like, how much work would it be to like kind of like get like say like I did like make maybe like a little waterfall. How much work would it be to like bring it over here? That'd be interesting too.
Yeah, I mean, if you get it all the way, you would have to get it all the way down to the
Yeah.
like the bottom ravine. But for me, it wasn't that much work to basically have
Oh,
the
really?
natural train. It already went down, so I just used whatever was already there and then I added to it.
Okay, okay.
So I think you could do it if you really wanted to.
Yeah. I think that could be a cool way to connect the builds as well. Through
I think
that.
so too. Yeah. I think also maybe if you really wanted that, obviously I think Vinny said that he could help with the natural
Ooh,
elements
okay,
as
okay.
well. So
Yeah.
maybe he could be someone to kind of work on that too. You could just share
Yeah,
the idea.
definitely. Yeah, like I think like too like for like the area that I'm working on, I might need to like maybe think about like where I could like put some trees too
Oh
as
yeah,
well. Because
trees are
like
always a good space
I
filler.
feel like trees like are I don't know. Like I want it to be like I wanted it to be full of trees and life, but not like but like have like that kind of like you know it has like buildings like still standing there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. I feel like it's also as soon as you have some buildings in and you have those like sort of awkward spaces in between them, just adding the trees can definitely fill up the place a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to my build, okay?
Yeah, of course, of course. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll check
Yeah,
out
no
your build
problem.
like tomorrow when I'm on again. Then I can fly
Sounds
over and
good.
check it out because now you've made me curious now with the player heads.
It is looking it's looking awesome. It's looking
I
awesome over there.
I can't wait to see it.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Okay, sorry. I was just like continuously. Yeah, exactly like in The Sims. Just add a tree. A tree is always the solution. I think we're definitely getting closer to. Oop, I didn't mean to add that there. To being done with this part of the build. I think this is like the last layer that I need to do, and then I can add the windows, and then I definitely need to get more spruce wood. Also, is this wood easier for you to get, Ro? Easier than what, Nymphleura? I saw your question, but I didn't want to be rude, so I didn't want to like answer your question while a zombie was talking. A tree is always the solution. I agree. Yeah. But the wood that I'm using here, the spruce wood is really easy wood to get. Yeah. It grows in those like really massive trees. That if you cut them down, you immediately have like more than a stack. At the toy factory. I feel like there's a joke there. You made 6 figures last year. I got it. That took a while. I was like, I know it's there. I just have to look for it a little bit. Hold on. I just realized I just have to put all of these in here. I also wanted to get the dripstone so we can try that out as well. But I'm going to have to go chop down a tree, I think. You got there in the end. Hey, listen, I've been streaming for 3 hours. And I also streamed earlier for like, I don't know, 7 hours. My brain is tired, okay? I had a long work day. But I got there in the end. Okay, let me quickly warp over because I think we still have a spruce tree growing in our little trading area back here. And I'm lazy to walk over there. Having an elytra makes you so lazy. Look, it's literally right there. Okay, we have multiple growing. That's great. So then I can just take them down. And then, oh, on my Forever World, I got the tree harvester mod. And I don't use it every single time. But if I have a lot of tree chopping to do, or if I'm like in the middle of a build and I'm annoyed that I ran out of resources, it is so convenient to have it. It kind of clashes with the wall color. I personally don't think it does, but I can see why you think it does. What wood would you suggest? Because I mean, I'm down to get other wood or try something else. Would you go darker? Would you go lighter? Thank you for the uptime. I appreciate it. I think I'll go for like another 15 minutes. And then I do really have to go wrap up. It is only on the inside of the building, yes. I'm too lazy to not fall all the time. It's fine. Oop. A colder brown. Yeah, I'm afraid we don't have that. That's why I asked. So we have lighter brown. That is almost like a beigey color. I can show you because we have it back at the base. We have a darker brown, but it's still very warm. We have white. We have gray, which I don't think would look good. But a cool toned brown, I don't think we have. Unless it's part of one of the mods, but then it's probably a tree that I don't have. The wall is more purplish. What? Okay, I think that might be your monitor. I don't think it's purplish at all. For me, it's actually... I thought you did. I thought you didn't like it because it was too close to each other. Because for me, they're actually very similar. I don't know if that's just me who just does not see the purple in the mud. But now I'm curious if I'm the only one who doesn't see purple in the mud. Like, at all. For me, that's very beigey brown. So that confuses me. I'll go back because I got enough wood from the trees anyways. I do have to quickly replant some new ones so that if we ever need it again, we just have some growing here. There we go. Like really slightly, but even really slightly, I don't see. Like genuinely. Maybe now that you've pointed it out, I will see it. But I don't expect to see it, to be honest. I'm trying to see it. Like, I'm really trying to... The shadows are purple? You mean this? I mean, I can see maybe them having like a slight... Hold on. I think it's color theory, guys. I think it's color theory. I looked up the hex code. It's definitely not purple. It's actually more pinkish than purple. I think it's actually very similar to the color of my emotes, which has a slight pink to it. The hex code is this. I was gonna say it out loud, then I was like, yeah, that's the hex code. There you go. But there is actually quite some red in it. There's not enough blue in it for it to be purple, I think. There's actually more red than blue. So technically it is warmer than it is cool. But yeah, I can see what you mean of it being like that is cooler toned than the floor. But then yet again, I don't think so. What we have is a very yellow. This is the other brick that we have, which I think is going to clash just as hard because it's even more yellowy. Actually, there's a lot of people who absolutely hate this color because it's, or like this wood type because it's so yellow. The other option is, I don't have it here. Hold on. Is stark white. I think that won't look good in Like, I'm going to be completely honest. I think stark white is going to be too white. Look, that's the one that I'm talking about. Jungle is very orange, is it not? I don't know. It might be better, but then to be honest, I think the problem with jungle is one, I don't have it, but then I would have to go get it. I think it's so similar to what we are using that oh no. Oh. I don't know. I don't think I've ever worked with jungle. It almost looks like a disgusting brick. It almost looks like it's a little bit eroded and mossy, which honestly, I don't even hate it that much, but I don't know if I would like it as the floor. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for hanging out, Carvo. I appreciate it. Okay, just out of curiosity, I wanna have some of the, let's get some slabs. And I don't know. I find it really hard to estimate whether that would work or not. But we can try in like a little corner over here. We can see if that would work. How do we feel about that? Yeah, cherry would be way too pink. Cherry would be actually like really pink. I think this could work actually. I'm not even against the idea. At the same time, I also feel like, well, it's not too similar. We could do a poll. Yeah, maybe we can do a poll. So then we have jungle or spruce. I crave contrast. I can see that. We can, hold on. I'm going to add another option to the mix. I know we just made a poll, but I'm going to be piss annoying and add like, because this is still really warm, but it's a lot darker. I'm going to see if there's already like a super clear winner. Oh, quite some people are actually saying spruce. Interesting. Any oak? I don't think I have any oak on me. This is jungle. This is spruce. This is dark oak. I feel like the dark oak. We might have to do another poll now. Let's actually grab. Okay, hold on. Because spruce now won by far. I'm sorry. I'm piss annoying. I'm adding options. But also, I'm going to get rid of this because we're not going to use it. I feel like now I can still change it. Like now we can decide on stream and then I can actually fix things tomorrow. Do I have any? I do actually have some oak here. Not much, but enough to get a couple. Nope. I think oak is not going to be it. To be honest, I don't expect oak to win. But hold on. Exactly. You like dark oak more than what you voted for. That's what I thought. Okay, so I think this is a good final bit of stream, deciding the flooring, and then tomorrow I can actually finish these buildings. But then we at least have a decision. Okay, so we need a poll. One more poll. And it has jungle wood, spruce wood, dark oak, or oak. Yes, and then after the poll, that's the end of the stream. Once we decide, that's what I'm going to use tomorrow. So we have jungle, spruce, dark oak, and oak. I wanna see the poll. Yeah, there's like 40 seconds left. I do feel like we're starting to slowly see a clear winner come in. Okay, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that there's like 20 seconds left to vote. But I have a feeling like Dark Oak might be winning. Just a feeling, you know. Um, it's just an instinct. Yeah, that is a very clear win. That is a very clear. Okay, so we're gonna go with that one. That means that I do have Dark Oak saplings. I actually got them. I feel like Jungle will make a comeback. It made a little bit of a comeback. It didn't entirely get knocked out. But let's see. I do actually have Dark Oak saplings here, so I can just bone meal those tomorrow. That means that I gathered all the spruce for nothing. No, that is fine. We'll probably need spruce in other builds. But let me actually keep that. That can go in here. I'm just going to grab some things so that tomorrow I remember what I was working on. And then what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'll actually never use spruce again. Ever. That is true. But I don't know if that's the light or less. It fits with the ceiling. Yeah, but the ceiling would turn to that color because that's the floor from the thing upstairs. So that's the thing. The ceiling would get dark too. Me too, Triz. Me too. You know what it is? If you play with Mizunos, the spruce actually looks more like this. So in all honesty, I actually really like Dark Oak in vanilla Minecraft because in non-vanilla Minecraft, that's what spruce looks like in like the what is it called? Wow, in the Mizunos. Okay, let's put this in our little chest so that I have all my blocks together again. And then also tomorrow I'm gonna work on like detailing one side of the build, so we have maybe like a little hole in it and there's like dripstone and stuff. And I'm gonna add the windows at the top. I'm basically just gonna finish this, and then I'm also going to look, you can pick your wood. Exactly. Oh my god, that's such a long time ago that I said that. Damn. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this build tomorrow for sure. Because it's a relatively small one, so I can definitely do that off stream. And then I might actually make a decision on the design for those two towers, because I would like to finish those this week as well. Because then the week after, we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might do the radio tower off stream too, because it's a relatively small one. So I don't know. I always feel like I'm really on time with things, but at the same time, these things are definitely taking long. Like, we still have so much to do, but I'm also really happy with the progress we're making. If you consider that last week we had 0 buildings, and I only started adding buildings on Saturday, the fact that by the end of this week we might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a radio tower, 6 buildings, I think we're getting somewhere. But yeah, I'm happy. I do think that this is where I'm going to have to wrap up stream, because we have already been going overtime for like half an hour. That's also because I've just been having such a good time with all this building. But like I said, I do have to wake up a bit on time tomorrow. So I have to make sure I go to sleep on time, and I still have to wrap up things. So let me see who we can raid for today. Also, thank you, Nymphalear, for asking about the floor, because it was a very fun experiment to check out the colors and see if I also saw it. And to be fair, I do like the dark oak. I think it was a good decision to change it out. I love that we settled on something completely different to what we were initially going for, but I like it. I love that I get to collaborate with you guys. I love that you guys always like are involved with the building and come up with ideas and like have suggestions and stuff like that, because I don't know, that just makes me feel exactly like we've been doing in The Sims. Like, it's a collaborative process, and that's one of my favorite things of being able to stream things like this, is that I'm actually not building it alone. I always get to work with you guys on it. I have to see where we can go. I have to see who we can raid for today. backseat gaming is nice in Minecraft. It is, but I feel like also all of you guys are always super respectful when it comes to building. I always feel like both in Minecraft and in The Sims, everyone is always like really coming with like suggestions and ideas, but no one is ever like pushing for their opinion, you know? And I feel like that's definitely something that doesn't always happen. So I just want to say you guys are really cool for that. I actually have an idea where we can go. Because someone who actually rated us not too long ago as well is actually doing a birthday stream. And they are working on a 5-year plus hardcore world. And I've actually been following them for quite a while at this point. I really love what they do. They are so incredibly creative. And I know that in their hardcore world, they are actually currently building something inspired by a game as well. They have done so many builds though. It's like their hardcore world is absolutely amazing. But I know that they're currently working on a build that is inspired by a game, which I think is perfect. Like if there's a place that we are going to raid into, this would be such a good match. And also they're just really lovely. I think you would really enjoy their streams as well. So yeah, I think it would be fun if we can do a little custom raid message. Because you know, that's fun. If it's your birthday, it's fun to get a little custom raid message. So that's the one that you can use if you're sub to the channel. Hold on. I just posted it in chat. And then that is the one that you can use if you are not sub to the channel. So I just posted one with like regular emojis in chat. It's basically just the same emoji, just like the party one. But feel free to copy paste it, and then we can go say hi to Tanisha and wish her a happy birthday. Again, I think you're going to love it over there. She's an amazing builder. Also, thank you, Esther, for putting all of those things in chat. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our Discord, or you would like to follow me on any of my other socials, if you would like to see more of my Minecraft content, I've been editing down the SMP videos or SMP streams into videos. And also just in general, I have been doing a bunch more variety gaming over on my YouTube channel. So feel free to check it out. And thank you for saying to enjoy my potato day. I definitely will. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be perfect tomorrow. My rotato day. Yes, exactly. And I'm very excited to show you guys the progress on Friday when I've worked a bit more on the build. And yeah, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone wherever you are in the world. If you're also going to go to sleep, I hope you get some nice sleeps. And I hope to see you guys for co-working on Thursday and otherwise for gaming on Friday. I'm going to set up that raid. Let me see. I got all of it. There we go. I didn't make any typos. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Happy time zones, and thank you all so much for hanging out today. Bye!